Okay, let's get this stream started by booting up Skyrim. Where is it? There it is. I have to remember where Skyrim is. Which isn't a challenge, it's just I'm an idiot. And I get into muscle memory for these things. And, this few weeks of Fuga kind of screwed my ability to remember where Skyrim is. Now, YouTube. There we go. Do a mic check. Now YouTube's actually got its act together. And I get muscle memory for these. There we go. Mic check complete. Now we just gotta wait for Skyrim to actually load. Oh, it does it right on schedule. As soon as I say it, it loads. Ugh. You gotta leave Whiterun at some point. Shulk has left Whiterun once. Just once, and that was to Solitude, because if I didn't do Mind of Madness now, my inventory is going to build up, and then Mind of Madness is going to be a really crashy mess. And it's just how Mind of Madness is, because it takes all your inventory, and then gives it all back immediately. I think how I got around that problem... What is this order? You got Streem from the last series, Taylor, Brown, Marina, Draxnet, 3 Ethers, a K. What? An L, a K, an S. What are these? What is the order of this? Hall of Hero? Oh yeah, Jungle Gallery. But it gave itself such a stupid name. For some reason I was thinking Hall of Heroes and I was thinking Sovngarde for some reason. I was wondering why the hell have I been Sovngarde? No, the answer is I haven't been Sovngarde, it's just... That's what the museum's called and I forgot it was called that. But yes, I am an idiot. If you haven't figured that out yet, you will. Oh no. We've got to zoom in on this. This is not something we need an extreme close-up of because the textures on this do not hold up. Stop! No, zoom. Oh, not again. Not again. Okay, what's good? Is this going to be a repeat issue? Right, load to wrong stream. What is... Is this going to be a repeat issue? Yep. What is the problem? Why is it doing this? I expect... Right, what I'm going to do is, as soon as I get into it, I'm going to toggle script, save, load. I'm going to quit... And then I'm going to quit it out and load that quick save. I'm going to toggle script, wait a day, load. Because we know Streem works. So we take Streem to Whiterun because we know she can go there. So... Why? Yeah, because I noticed it doesn't start the music either. Oh, hello, Tree Time Dragons. We're having that issue again. The issue where, for some reason, Streem with 2 E's and no A's. God, this is getting confusing, and I really regret naming them this. It's going to get a big of an issue, but this is... I'm going to have to load into the old character to load into the new one, and I don't know what the bloody hell is going on. Because I've played Skyrim for years and never had this issue. So, we teleport Tato to Whiterun, because we know that the stables closed. That's where I left her. It helps when I'm remembering laughter, at least. And the beauty of Stream with 3 E's is that Stream with 3 E's has done everything, and therefore I can load her in pretty much anywhere without having to really worry about it. Soulcan is an exception. And I don't know what the bloody hell this issue is. So, right. We're at location. Right, there we are. We're at location. And now we load this stream in. And oh look! Duo's fine. Wait, I have an idea. Right, we're gonna go straight about over here. Ignore everything in the way. I've got an idea. Because it might be Live Another Life having an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of debugging. So I don't know what the issue is. That's the thing. Oh god, you know what, I'm actually just going to toggle gold mode on because this is just a debug run. I'm not going to fight anything, I'm not going to like fight anything, discover anything as much as I can. I'm not going to pick anything up. This is just a debug run. If I can get this issue fixed, that's good. Because this is going to be very irritating if every stream I have to load up another character to load up this one. Ignore the wolf, just run past. I've got infinite stamina. Got it. Yeah, you're just missing me running to a certain abandoned prison, it's fine. Oh, I'm glad I'm not fighting for real, because that would be a nasty... Oh god, that would be a nasty encounter. Yes, I know it's not the dual wielding thing, because that, you know, I know that's not the issue because on account of the fact that she dual wielded fine before, but can't remember what I say. I'm just going to go into the abandoned prison, go all the way to the Mara cell, come out, do a toggle script, wait 24 hours, toggle the script back on, save, do a quick save, and possibly a hard save as well. Because I think something has bugged out. I know that with Stream with 3 E's, I took the little thumbnail screenshot. Oh my god, I've just realised how fucking slow Shulk is. Oh, she is slow. Like it past Valheim. Making my way over so I don't accidentally discover it. Because this is just I'm running to the abandoned prison, so if I go underneath I should be alright. Watch as Skyrim's Lord goes crazy as it doesn't like me. So this allows me to go pretty much. I know it's down this river. There it is. There's the abandoned prison. And yes, I am just cheating at this point, because I don't want to discover anything, I don't really want to be engaged in combat with anything. If something engages in combat with me from this altitude. So apparently Skyrim's NPCs do take into account elevation. Go figure. But the abandoned prison is going to be the sort of test cell for this, if you will. So this I can't avoid marking on the map. But, so we've arrived at the abandoned prison, turn TCL off, but keep God mode on. Go into prison. Go to the starting cell. Walk to the Mara statue. Come out of this starting. Again, can't touch anything. I'm just here for...
You are not welcome here.
I've got... Just go... Right, I've got to unlock this door. But it's in the middle. I never got to give myself a lockpick, so... How do I know that lockpicks are A? The statue of Mara is gone, and this is cleaned up now. Good. So now we can leave this cell. We've officially broken out. I'll teleport. And I'll toggle scripts off, wait 24 hours. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to break out the old save cleaner. Because something about Live Another Life, I think, is bugged. I've never done the start in the woods start, so I can... Oh, great, the ghosts follow me outside. Oh, did you have to follow me outside? I don't even think you were meant to follow me outside. I'm going to have to kill you. I'm not allowed your booty, but... When I turn God mode off, then... Double script. TSC. Double script. No, that's TSCR. Wait 24 hours. I'm going to wait 20... No, we're going to go in, actually go inside the abandoned prison and wait, not 24 hours, but wait a whole week. So, I'm giving it the absolute best case scenario. And it's the absolute best case scenario, but if not, it's going to have to be the break out the old save file cleaner. Because something is bugged out, and it's doing an initial unload trigger, I think, because otherwise it wouldn't be doing it. It wouldn't let me in at all if it wasn't an unload trigger. And there is, push comes to shove, I reset Stream entirely, undo the entirety of last stream, and save her as a preset, load that preset. Just quickly jot down like all my skissy, my script extended changes, and just as quick as I can restart and go through the vanilla opening. I don't want to go through the vanilla opening. I don't think that's a particularly fun thing to do, but if this is going to be causing issues, which I never had it do before, but I've never seen this before, so you work through what you got. So, that's 4 days, I think. This is tedious. Waiting for the loads. Because this is just guaranteeing that every single cell is reset. So if it's a cell-related thing, and because the scripts are off, nothing else can work as well. So we're just going to do a complete save. And if this doesn't work, then it means the script's baked into the save, and I have to break out the old save. So, oh god, I haven't used that for ages. The save cleaner, I haven't used that for years. I haven't needed to because I haven't been messing with dirty scripts, but because something is fired horribly, and I don't. So I'm going to just take all of this off because we know it was an issue that was there from the very, very start. So we're just going to... That should... No, I wasn't on a tier list. I definitely wasn't on a tier list, so I haven't done the 7 days yet. So... What day was I on? I can't remember. It definitely wasn't tier list, though. I don't think it was Turdus either, to be fair, so... Midus rings a bell, I guess. Or was it Freydus? We'll give it one more day, just for good measure. Give it one more day, because I do remember seeing Freydus come up, so... We'll go to Turdus, just for good measure. Going from Turdus to Midus to Turdus to... So hopefully that should be a whole week waited, in an interior cell. Everything should have reset. Everything should be fine. And if it's a script-related issue, we know immediately that it's a script-related issue. That is the abandoned prison done with. So, we can turn script processing back on, do a hard save, and what I'm going to do is do 2 new hard saves, and see if this fixes the issue. So, If it doesn't, I know it's a script-related thing. If it does, then whatever it was has been purged, effectively. So, because Skyrim resets after a week. Everything in Skyrim resets after a week. So, what I'm doing... This is debugging. Debugging time. Yay! I love debugging time. How I want to start every stream. No, it isn't. Cough. No, it isn't. Cough. Right. So now we know Streem. Stream. Right. There we go. So, take the most recent... Ooh, I hear music. That's a good sign. Nope. Right. This is where I... this is where I look up for the save cleaner. I haven't used... Right. Right, I haven't used this tool for ages, so let me... So I'm just trying to remember where I had it saved. There's something... Where is it? So... I'm just trying to look for where it is, because I can't for the life of me remember where it is. We still have it on this, so... Imagine it would be... It's a save game script. Right, I'm just seeing if there is an updated book. Because the one we have... Right, I just can't... When did I download? Okay, so I got the... is it... It's... I'm just trying to remember where it is. I'm struggling to find that forum tool. That was it. And it's a resaver, isn't it? So, resaver... Fuck, it was Java. No, I'm not touching Java. Java is dead for a reason. Right, Java is dead for a reason, so that's right. So, let's try the say that. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna try the old. No way. I'll go back to the. You try the old script. Open. Let's see if we can even read. I know. Yeah, I know, and I'm doing fun modding stuff. That's like I'm just gonna describe the process because I can't be bothered to. I'm not going to find Skyrim saves. Skyrim Special Edition saves, and it is modified. Makes it so much easier. So number 12 is the one I'm opening. Just see, because I believe the save format is the same. I know. Oh, I ported my saves from old Skyrim to. Nope, it crashed. Right, Plan B. Plan fucking B. Right, plan B is not a fun plan, but plan B is there is something incredibly scuffed about this save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to save, just going to go in, save the character, get my list of like how I've got the skissy set up, and just go from there. So, because there is something incredibly scuffed about this. This save is so incredibly scuffed to the point where I'm going to have to load in a stream with 3 E's, load into Streem, and I'm not doing this every goddamn stream. Something is fucked up hard. The old script cleaner, save game script cleaner, uses goddamn Java, which I am not touching in this day and age. Java is dead, let it die. Because something has gone so horribly wrong, and I don't know what it is. So teleport AT to Whiterun, make a million autosaves, because this is Skyrim. Like, just something went horribly wrong with that. With Streem with 2 E's. I don't know what's gone horribly wrong with her, but something has gone so horribly wrong with her, so what I'm going to quickly just do... wrong. Teleport to Whiterun. Oops. So, go back to the stables, load into Streem with 2 E's. We've got to do the Mind of fucking Madness again. Oh. I might just immediately teleportate to Solitude just to... It wasn't... I know what isn't causing the issues, and it's... Because this is going to be... So, now we can load Streem with 2 E's. Right, so... We'll take the one that we know works. But something is so scuffed about this save. Like, I thought it was just a initial load, but no, there's something so incredibly scuffed about this. So, what I'm going to just do is... Sure. I'm just going to go... Save presets. Save preset. I'm going to save it as Streem. There we go. That's now saved. And I feel... I have a sneaky suspicion that the body sliders don't save. I just make sure to go like... If it ain't there, it ain't relevant, I think is going to be my rule on this. So I'm just going to quickly scroll these down. So, let me see, root is 1.1, pelvis equals 0.3. The thighs are 0.9, calves 0.8, foot 1.1, and then duplicate on the other side. Weapons all 0.9 because I don't like them being too big. Spine, spin 1. Spine 0, 9.95. Spine 2, spine 1, 9.5. Spin 2, 1.2. Because I don't trust these to actually go, and neck is 0.9. Right, so that, and that's, yep, so done. Finish name, Streem. 99% sure that has not fixed the problem, but Allgood has decided to absolutely fuck up. Right, so we take, now, now for Skis mod config, Allgood is, I know how to set Allgood up. Customizable camera, that's one that takes a little bit of tweaking. Vertical, the cam, that is 20, because that one takes a little bit of setting up. Development, I know how to set that one. Diverse Dragons, I know how to set that one. No, you don't. Yeah. Versus creatures, no, I've said that. Oh no, yeah. Just for convenience, I will have general. I will set this up as a go, but I want the random cell respawn to respawn. Respawn. 7296. 624. Yep, that sort of gets that. And then the rest I can sort of do as and when. That's fine. Real estate, I just maxed every slider. Sky UI, I know what to do. Few skill requirements. Yeah, I'm gonna put. $25.05. Third. 0. 40. 0. 30. Because I want to make sure I actually do fourth. 0. 60. 0. 50. Because I want to make sure I actually have to be a thief. You know, actually have. And city influences given. So they're tedious. Trade and barter. I'm pretty sure I just set this to as stingy as bloody possible. Stingiest, yes. Pretty sure this was I didn't mess with those. Yeah, I didn't mess with those, and I can do merchant violins. I know what I'm doing with. So, right, let's just. Right, let's get now.
Need a horse?
Now, what I'm going to do is completely kill Skyrim, because you never create a character fresh like this. Ever. You never do this. And then, like, you never create a Skyrim character that fresh like that. You always reboot. And, God. This is gonna get irritating. And I'm gonna suffer through the... Now, I'm gonna do the same start. But no, don't load, you silly bitch. Start new game. Yes, I know. There's something got horribly scuffed here. So you obviously make sure I'm set that first. You go. You're lucky, and then what the hell? Wait for it. Then the presets. Load preset. Find Streem. Or there we go. So she's got, because it only saves 4 sliders. That's why I did all the slidery stuff. So we go to body. We go to NPC root to root was 1.1. Pelvis was 1.3 because short must have big bet. Thighs were 0.9 because you got counted, and calves were 0.8 because you got counted. Otherwise, your legs sink through the floor really badly. Foots were 1.1, I think. Thigh 0.9. Half 0.8. Foot 1.1. Then all weapons were 0.9. This is not the funnest thing to do. And spine 0 1.95. You can see how much a difference. And then spine 2 was 1.2. You can see how much of a difference this makes. And neck is 0.9, which still keeps a relatively large head. Yeah, then make sure that body scales. These are all. Yeah, because it remembers things like biceps. That's the things in quiver scale as well, 0.9. It's like, yeah. So just go to all to confirm that these are correctly set. Yep, so that's all set. Good. And her name is Streem. There we go. And now we just wait for all of this. But wait. because it doesn't run until card gen is done. Right, so we're just gonna wait for all of this shit to log in. So we get to do all the stuff we did, and that does mean Mind of Madness, which means I am just going to blitz into Mind of Madness. Wait for it. Just wait for it. Right, is that all of it? Oh my god. How many? Right, MCM, are you done? Right. MCM setup. All good. And this is just a tedious case of deselecting everything. So lock slot, because otherwise it just displays everything and it drives me nuts. Right, dude. Because it just displays everything by default, which drives me absolutely nuts. Oh, you equip something 1 second. Oh no, it's on your back forever now. And it kind of drives me nuts. It's a bit excessive. Right, that's all fine. Disc player, always just turn all of this off. But I always turn them off manually just for good measure, because to ensure that they are always turned off, because there's so many. It just has so many. I like how it has like the horn navel, but not the flutes and the drums. Funny. And then NPCs, I also do just again just turn all the misc crap off. So you have the weapon. Yep. Always turn all the stupid misc items off. I know that all good is relatively quick on this front. Then we go. Customizable camera. This is the one I needed. That was 20 because you have to account. You basically adjust for your own height, and it's always a bit of a pain in the arse. Development, just get this tweaks. I always turn the digestion time down, chance up, and there's a slim chance that we actually use this. And it also is that minimum swallow, because not that I ever use them. Basic also needs. You see why Jebediah is an option now, because when that's the default option, turn off reds because you don't want them. Turn it off because it could be a bit buggy. It is a bit buggy. Right, and there's Dragon Collection. I'm pretty sure that I just go with whatever the default is with that one. I just turn the speed. There we go, and then attack. I have it set to vanilla lighting, just for this consistency. How much toggle I don't need to change. Immersive creatures. Go into general. Turn default no spider. But I don't want creepy spiders because Skyrim ones are fine. Yeah, Skeleton Resurrection, take the chance down to 10%, because otherwise I do it way too often. Creature toggles, Ancient Spriggan for female only, because lore-wise there are no male Spriggans and it's weird. There's everything else, keeping enabled default, because I like that kind of like how it is. Additional spawns, and yeah, and take these spawn chances down, because they do just have like creatures can have a slight chance more, but it just stops them being a little too aggressive. So keep all the default. Random event spawns. I want general event chance compared to vanilla. I put that like 5% because they do kind of override. Take regional of it, because that there isn't. And set the event delay to a whole week. Yes, setting this value is a pain. Set to a week. I'll keep that as the default. Keep the regional one as higher priority, because yeah, actually 30%. Yeah, because that way. Yeah, because that then. Difficulty adjustments, I'm pretty sure I'll just leave that as deep. Pretty sure I have that on. Random cell respawn, this is where I turn the random one off. I don't like the randomized one. Hours to respawn cell, god damn it. The default is so high. And then these were, where did I set these? 72 sit. What is my writing? 72. Right, that must have been, did I say 96? Because I can't, yeah, 96, because my writing is awful. But, is it really that? Because it bothers me that Skyrim is just so... Vanilla is 240, that's 10 days! I'm sure Vanilla wasn't 10 days respawn, I'm sure it was like 3 days respawn. And corpse cleanup is still the same time. And then that's Mercy Creature setup. Legacy of Dragonborn, let's set that up, because we... On a museum quest. I think that's the default. Is disabled, I'm not sure, because Legacy's options are terrible. Quick Light, I'm pretty sure I just have that as, yeah, like Ampton normal, yeah. Real Estate, just stingify all the up. Basically make the prices minimum price, just absolutely just I don't even know what these options do, so I'm gonna leave the income multiplier at a really stingy 5. You know, it's, let's say, just put base price, just stick the base prices up as massive. Basically stick them as high as they go. Because otherwise these things are way too cheap. And then the location one, yeah, that just makes it so they're more interesting prices. Yeah, that's fine. So that's real estate, Sky UI. You get to see me turn off all this. This is the shit I have to do every time I make a new character. It's really boring. Take notes, make sure it's got the default. Yeah, default is book. Skill requirements. God, we've got this one set up now. That was begin. Quest was 25, 0, and 25, because otherwise this kind of... Radiant jobs 0. Sneak skill 40 and 30, because, you know, you've got a 30, because the problem with pickpocket is it's such an awkward skill to level that it's just like, yeah, no. Radiant jobs, none. Sneak skill, 4th quest is 60 and 50, because, you know, you need to be able to pick locks good. And then the city influence quest is just set it to 1, because otherwise, oh god. Getting 1 in each hold is annoying enough. I get why it's vanilla 5. It's just, oh my god, it is so annoying. Trade and barter. This is where you get to see how stingy I am. Price variables. I can't set those until I start it right. Starting. So, my... So, we're going to just go... Buying price. Maximum. Selling price. You went to the... Yeah, so basically, you buy for twice as much and you sell for considerably less. Then merchant variability on high, because that gives them a lot of apothecaries. I don't like being... City blacksmiths are the richest. Town blacksmiths aren't quite as rich, but this blacksmiths are still rich. Orc blacksmiths are nowhere near as rich, so set those to about there. Spell merchants should have money, because, spells are expensive. But not as misc merchants, again. Sort of innkeepers, always sort of set them to the max, because they just have no... same with street vendors. And the caravans, again, have quite a bit of dodge, because they just sell so much weird random shit. I like to just vary them a little bit. Cost to invest, massive. Increased gold after investment, massive. Master Trader, massive, because it makes the perk worth having. And then you got trade and barter setup, violence. This one is important for reasons. It's like, but I can turn it off and prevent all dragon. Yeah, just go kill move. Just kill dragon kill move. Just that's like so kill moves aren't guaranteed because it just gets silly. And then ranged kill move. Range kill moves off, just off in general. Because range kill moves are just annoying. Because the amount of times I've had it where it just misses. Right, kill move. So with werewolves, I feel like it's fair to have his stealth fine. And then that's... Yep, that's violence set up, so... Now, do a quick save. Confirm that everything is set up. And now, you take a...
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
No, not... I'm camping in the woods. Where's camping in the... I'm camping in the woods. There we go, that's the start.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Now, we go in. And I don't know what happened to this scuffed ass save, but we're going to go in, go to get Ralof saved, watch Hadvar get crushed by rocks, eat the Buddha. I'm just going to set the digestion time multiply down as well. It's a good choice. Oh god, hideous helmet. So we'll just wait a few seconds for it to boot up. So right, there we go. Beginning. There goes Alduin's magnificent ass, which we missed last time because we just got to wait for all the shit to load first. So I'm gonna just look on. Oh, I don't actually have it yet. Oops. Yeah, that requires a reload. So we're gonna make sure that this is even worthwhile doing. So we're gonna take this hideous. What we are gonna do though is just let's go up to Helgen, grab that journal. Random cell respawner active. I turn that off. Oh, unless it's saying it's... Oh, you got the... I'm sure I said... don't question it. No. Right, so we're just going to go in here, grab this, save Hadvar Ralof, and get the quest proceeding as it normally would. Obviously, I'm going to... I don't have my nom-nom power, so... I'm just... Because devourment's weird. If you know devourment, you know it's bloody weird. So we're gonna grab some flour. Oh yeah. Carry weight. There we go, just giving myself a carry weight. And the first thing I'm going to do is, as soon as I've got this sorted, I'm going to cock to Solitude, immediately get the Wabberjack crap done. Read the book. Blah 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 blah. investigate the cave, and just get this quest proceeding as it normally would. You know, just get it going as it normally would, because otherwise... Because there was something scuffed about that save from the very, very start. Because before I even done anything, and I don't think it liked me saving in that sort of weird state. So what I'm going to do is just kill the... Is just toggle god mode on to kill the spider. Because, frankly, trying to punch it down otherwise is going to be a pain. Yeah, Havars, you're not supposed to be up there, Havar, but that's why you die. Because, yes, punching does damage, but I'm not willing to fart around with the spider's damage. So...
What?
Yeah, okay, blah blah blah.
Find me a healing potion. I'm too banged up to go much of anywhere right now. Do you have the potion yet?
Yes, take potion.
Ah, that's better. Thank you, friend. Look out. Raise, tell us. That was close. We'd better get out of here.
Right, so that's now, hopefully. Now we just gotta wait for Ralof to do his thing. Because once he gives the blabbage, we should... Because we want to just make sure that this...
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if any...
There we go, because that completes Live Another Life and then starts the main quest properly.
With Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out.
Right, so now we've got that quest.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Right, so what we're going to do now is save again. We're going to save properly. And we're going to do just 2 completely fresh saves. Right, so... What I'm going to do is... Now we got that done. So, now what I'm going to do is just get rid of the old saves. So we know that anything newer than... So we've got save 1, save 2. So anything older than that. So I'm just going to get rid of everything between there and... I guess 138, I get anything, anything from last week. Just get rid of all of that. And don't... Oh, yeah, it's Abandoned Prison. Yes, Abandoned Prisons. That's the correct saves. So, leave that where it is. Now, we see it. Oh, yeah, the game was glitching out. For some reason, I couldn't load the character in. So I had to... I tried doing a heart... It would load, but only if I loaded another character first, and I'm not going to put up with that for like 50 plus streams, because that is irritating, and with scuffing like that, do you really want to be messing with that save for any longer? Oh good, she's appeared at the top. Okay, I think I know what went wrong looking at that. Because looking at that, that's... Yeah, I think something went horribly wrong with when that save was generated. Because now it's at the top of the list is what you expect. You expect the newest save to be at the top of the list. That seems to be the order it does it. So why was... Well... Oh, not again. Not fucking again. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not again. Not again. Right. Oh, I didn't keep the quick save in the cell. There's something incredibly scuffed about Outstream, and I don't know what it is. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a test. So, we're going to see, can I even load the I've just been created save? Oh, this is so irritating. This is really irritating. This... Yeah. Right, so it can't even load that save. Now I'm going to do a check. And I'm going to just do... I'm just going to do a case where I'm going to just check the save from inside the prison. The original save it makes. So we load Streem, we go to the abandoned prison. Can it even load this one? If it can load this one, no. Now, right. I'm just going to do a chance. Just going to do one very quick, just make a fresh character, go quick as possible. Make a generic character of the Shulk race. And then I know it's something. So we're just gonna make generic McShulk. So we're just gonna make generic McShulk. We're just gonna call it Shulk just for convenience. And then we're just gonna wait for all this shit to load. And then we're just gonna load her in and see if there's an issue. So I'm starting to wonder if it's something with Streem's appearance itself. I'm not quite sure what it would be. But yeah, now we've got that. So we made a fresh save. So, testing purposes, we load this fresh Shulk. Otherwise, I don't... Is it... No, this is a question of, is it something cursed with Shulk's appearance? Or is this something cursed with something else? So we go look for Shulk. We just go for Shulk. Now why she's at the bottom of the list? I'm starting to wonder if list position is completely wrong. Right. Now I'm just doing a test. This is good. And then I'm just going to load a preset or Streem. Wait for it. It's done. She's still known as Shulk, because for the testing purposes she is just Shulk, and she's just got a normal vanilla body, because I can't be bothered to fuck around changing it. So. And this will also tell me if it's something to do with those sliders that's cursed, or whether it's something to do with anything else that's cursed. God, I did not expect this to turn into a goddamn debugging stream. Right, so. Now we know that Shulk, take that quick save. Come on, good. Right. So we know, for a fact, that something is up with Streem's appearance. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go in. I'm going to use Shulk as testbed. Something has happened to the character to be super glitched. I don't know what it is, but something has gone hideously wrong with Streem herself. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep using Shulk as a test save. So, now we know it's the appearance of Shulk. There's something wrong with Streem's appearance that's causing issues. So I'm going to just do a few little test things using Shulk, because Shulk is kind of safety net. It's just going to be a test net at this point. So we're going to show rates menu, load in the preset, because once I know what the problem is, I'm starting to wonder if it's got something. Look at what it's saying with Warpaint 1. Look how it's saying it's black. Something is. I think there's something. I think it's. My theory is that there's something wrong with the paint. So what I'm going to do is, does it have a specific makeup? Yeah, note how none of the war paint. So I feel there's some. So if I just set all the eyeliner colours to a happy vanilla colour, basically make all of these vanilla. Basically make all her colours vanilla, all of them, except the skin tone. So alright, so we know. Yeah, she's been vanillarified. So save, load, because we have to do the full reboot every time. Every goddamn time is a full reboot, which is why I'm using test chalk effectively. Something is scuffed about the appearance, and is it the hair colour? Is it the skin colour? By wiping everything, it's basically, is the skin colour scuffed? Right, no, no. Back to... It's chalk we're using for test purposes. So, test purposes... So we've got blonde chalk. We know blonde... Right. So we know it's not colour. Is it skin colour, or is it... I'm just going to do something strange. Again, using... This is getting real irritating, but this is what diagnosis is like. This is what bug fixing is you diagnose the problem. So, is it skin colour? Here's a question: is it skin colour? Because we know this is fine. Something is genuinely scuffed with. Now the question is it skin colour, or is it the hair? So we know it's not any of those. So we load Streem in now, and then we go in and we go change the skin tone to one of the vanilla skin tones. That's it. That's all we're doing, is changing the skin tone to a vanilla skin tone. And this will confirm whether it is hair or whether it is... This is going to confirm if is it the skin tone causing issues, in which case I will rebuild it. And if it isn't... That I have to do the full game reboot every time is somehow more annoying. But it means there's nothing wrong. It's something is causing issue on load. And no, wrong character again. I'm naturally going to the one I thought it is, not the one that is test bed. Because Shulk... Right. Now, in my theory, we are going to reboot. We're going to try again with a different hairstyle. We know vanilla works. We know whichever one previous streams had works. So what we're going to do is use the... We're going to load it on the save. This save is probably getting scuffed up to hell now anyway. But then we're going to show race menu, because we're going to basically try to figure out what is actually... So now I'm going to do a quick test without using any of our short. So we're going to use head. So hair. Where's hair? So the hair. Which one was it? We know it was a ponytail that was sort of off to one side. So we know it was sort of ponytail. Was it that one? That one looks right, doesn't it? That looks like the short one. So we're just gonna. Yes, that's the one. So we're just gonna... There we go. Now we got completely vanilla chalk, except for the hair. So, I'm just gonna save that. So we've got completely vanilla chalkage. So, it's completely vanilla chalk, barring the hair. Now we're gonna load, and is it the fucking hair? And if it is, I'm gonna be so pissed off that for some reason this hair refuses to load, and I'm just going to have to find a similar hairdo. Because, and granted, the short does have a lot of ponytail hairstyles, thankfully, but I think that's the hair. So, we're going to load in Shulk now, and we're going to load in, and let's see. weird. That's almost weird and... Right, so there's something about Shork. Right, so there's some... I'm just gonna make sure that is the same hairdo. Let's go to hair in the middle. The hair is 44, so we're gonna just load. There is something incredibly scuffed. So we know it's not the hair. It is 44, so... Is it the eyes? Right, we're just gonna... We know something is scuffed about something on Shork. So we're gonna... Is it the... I mean, they're just... We're just gonna change them to slightly similar ones. We're just gonna leave that. Just change the eye colour. Right. So what we're gonna do is we've accepted the fact that Shork is completely and utterly scuffed. So, let's save that. Wait, do this again. Damn, this is annoying. But now we know that there's something up with Streem herself that's specifically a combination of factors and isn't got and is something that race menu will save. And goddamn, if this works and it's the fucking eyes, I'm going to be so annoyed. She's going to have a... It is the goddamn eyes, isn't it? Right. Now we've got that to load. We go back to testing Stream, which is level 1 Stream. Oh my! If it's the fucking eyes. I have like. If this is the thing. If this is the eyes, we know now that. Okay, so we show race menu, and this is using the converted one. So we go to head, we go to eyes, we change the eye color to a slightly different shade. They're a little more red now. We set, and then we save, and then we save, and then do not fucking. If this works, I'm going to be so pissed off. In a way of utter disbelief. In a way of absolute utter disbelief that the eyes were causing the issue. Because it's the last... Right. Streem. We're not going to continue with this one, we're just going to see if she loads. And then we're going to bring back the original saves, which I safely dumped somewhere. Right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's the eyes! Right. Right, so we need to go back in. So, plan fucking B. Restore the saves. Restore the saves. So, restore the saves. Boof. Return all the saves to where they belong. That's easy. Then go to my fucking games. Go to Skyrim. Go to saves. We now know what's gone wrong. Anything that's newer than Shave 10 can go. The Skyrim save cleaning is its own. Right, so we can. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna empty that, and we're gonna go into Skyrim. Load up a different character, load up Streem, change her eyes, and then continue. It took an hour to determine eyes. I am just... hour to determine the eyes. Right, no, do not try... that's right. I accidentally took out some of her... Oh yeah, because her autosaves were being... What? Yeah, that makes sense. Her autosaves were being wiped as she teleported. Right, so we know now that it works just by loading in. Why? And I do stress why Skyrim cannot load these goddamn eyes on an initial boot when it can quite happily load other eyes that are just the same tech model with a slightly different texture, but do not fucking question this. So we go back down to Streem, we teleportate to there, we load in, change your eyes, that's it, and then quit out and load in. And then, just then, why you having yellow eyes causes no idea why this would be the case, but as there we go, we're just gonna there we go. Now we're just gonna save that. And now, just to prove that it was indeed the eyes, we are going to go. We're gonna load. And now this is gonna work, isn't it? Just why? Like, I have clearly never used the yellow eyes before on the shorts. I've made a couple of shorts, but I guess none of them have actually used the yellow eyes. Yep, so go down to Stream, load the quick save, and lo and behold, it's gonna work, isn't it? Goddamn eyes. I'm just gonna say about 6. Oh damn, it's the eyes. What? Yep. 67 minutes in. I can finally get going. Right. Why? Just why? Yeah, 67 minutes it took to determine that what was causing Stream to just crash out on the first, if she was the first thing loaded in Skyrim. And it was the goddamn eyes. What the fuck? Hey you! Yeah you! Me? Yeah you! Heard you having a problem with eyes. Yeah, they were causing crashing. Don't know why. Your eyes are too powerful, that's why. Goodbye, beep! Yeah, I'm doing another gag still. Gotta do something to remember the eyes. Right. What? Oh, sorry, I thought I was talking to my friend. He lives under the bridge? This is his personal learn route? I don't see any troll around here. Oh, must have gone out for a walk then. Sorry to bother you. Bye. Beep. Yeah. Just the eyes. Why? These are the same model. In fact, I'm pretty sure the texture is just, like, colour graded differently. I'm not even convinced it's different. Why? Why do these eyes cause issues and the same ones? Which I'm pretty sure to use the standard Khajiit eye textures. Not. Does that mean Khajiit with yellow eyes would cause issues? Maybe. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what's going on now. Note to Rodulf! Right, we can read Note to Rodulf. Oh, that'll cheer us up. Rodulf! You little stunts trying of patience! I know my uncle has issues, but he's a watchman, and you will respect him. No more sneaking in and out. No more games with his ledger, or nails on his chair. One more joke, and you'll see how funny a day in the cage can be. I draw. They must be Rodolph. Oof. Are you, have you actually hit a single arrow? Wow, you're weak. Ew. You don't even have anything good. Well. Don't mention eyes. They trigger me. They're gonna trigger me now. Have some cheese. Have some garlic. Throw that wooden bowl down the bin, because you don't carry garbage like that. Wooden bowl. drop. Oh no, another slop. Right. I still can't believe it's the f***ing eyes. Like, I've never had a car gen option cause the game to crash before. Not like... Oh, hello, Wolf. I said, hello, Wolf. Come back here! One wolf for slaughter. I'm not chasing that corpse down the river. It's one of those things that just ain't worth it. It's... What the fuck? The eyes. Just why? Why are the eyes broken? I genuinely cannot fathom why. Just why? Like, why would you have Now, let's see how good this Watchman is. Like, you know, you got your blind uncle on watch duty.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you?
Yeah.
Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
Apparently he must be deaf as well because he can't recognise the voice. Yep. Book Ulfers. Ulfers blind. Maybe it's in Braille, but we can't read it because we don't know Braille. We haven't got the Pokemon Ruby Sapphire manual to translate it for us. And yes, I am not kidding, that was genuinely the first time I've ever been able, ever had to do anything with Braille. Is Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I had Ruby, my sister had Sapphire. We were, you gotta have both. And yet, I had the Sapphire. I had the Sapphire. What would it call? Game Boy Advance SP. My sister had the Ruby one, so we actually had the inverted game for our console. It was a bit weird, but we had a lot of fun with with the home games for Pokemon. And no, I will never stream Pokemon because, well, I will never stream anything Nintendo, simple as, because Nintendo. It's a fair helmet. There are a few of these actually spawned in. Oh, you missed. The stab actually has a really narrow attack radius, I see. Oh, you have money at least. Oh, hello, Bandito. Good. My god, how weak is your magic, man? Behold the power of my light tickle. Another one! Why is there so many? The Cake and the Diamond by Appy Mundel. Mundel, great name. Was in the Rat in the Pot, a foreigner corner club in Whiterun, talking to my fellow rats when I first saw the woman. Now, Breton women are fairly common in the Rat in the Pot. As a breed, they seem inclined to wander far from their perches in High Rock. Old Breton women, however, are not so migratory, and the wizened old biddy... I was not expecting a book in Elder Scrolls to say the word biddy. Drew attention to herself, wandering about the room, talking to everyone. Nimloff and Odiad were the usual places, drinking the usual stuff. Odiad was showing off a prize he had picked up in some illicit manner. A colossal diamond, as large as a baby's hand, and as clear as spring water. I was admiring it when I heard the creaking of old bones behind me. Must have been the old biddy. Good day to you, my friends, said the old woman. My name is Abel Chibrit, and I am in need of financial assistance to facilitate my transportation to Aldredania. You'll want to see the temple for charity, said Nimloff curtly. I'm not looking for charity, said the bell. I'm looking to buy the services. Don't make me sick, old woman, laughed Odiad. You say your name was Adele Chidit, I asked. Are you related to Abel Chidit, the High Rock alchemist? Closely related, she said with a cackle. We are the same person. Perhaps I could prepare you a potion in exchange for gold. I noticed that you have in your possession a very fine diamond. The magical qualities of diamonds are boundless. Sorry, old woman, I ain't giving up the magic. It was trouble enough stealing this one, said Odiad. Got a fence, we'll trade it for gold. But the offence will depend on certain... Oh, God, I can't do the old lady voice much longer. Certain percentage, really not. What if I could give you a potion of invisibility in exchange? In return for that diamond, you could have the means to steal many more. A very fair exchange of services, I would say. Won't be, but I have no gold to give you, said Odiad.
I'll take what remains of the diamond after I've made the potion, said Abel. If you took it to the Mages Guild, you'd have to supply all the other ingredients and pay for it as well. But,
God, this is murderous on the vocal. That's just so worse than Black Doom.
But they'll earn my craft in the wild, when no potion makers existed to dissolve diamonds into dust. When you must do it all by hand by simple skill, we're blessed with remnants of foul potion makers of the guild simply swallow up.
This sounds all very nice, said Nimlock, but how do we know your potion is going to work? If you make one potion, take the rest of Odiad's diamond and leave, we won't know until you've gone whether the potion works or not.
Trust is so rare these days, sighed Abel. I suppose I could make 2 potions for you, and then there'll still be a little bit of the diamond left for me. Not a lot, but perhaps enough to get me to Aldredania. Then you could try the first potion right here and now, and see if you are satisfied or not.
But, I interjected, you can make one potion that works and one that doesn't, and take more of the diamond. She could even be slow-acting poison. By the time she got to Aldredania, you'll be dead.
You done my ass suspicious. I will hardly have any diamond left, but you can make 2 potions of 2 doses each, so you can satisfy yourself that the potion works and has no negative effects. If you still don't trust me, come along with me to my table and witness my craft if you'd like.
So it was decided I would accompany Abel back to her table where she had all the travelling bags full of herbs and minerals to make certain that she was not making 2 different potions. Took nearly an hour of preparation, but she kindly allowed me to finish her half-filled flagon of wine while I watched her work. Plunging a diamond and powdering the pieces required the bulk of the time. Over and over again, she waved her gnarled hands over the gem, intoning ancient enchantments, breaking the facets of the stone in smaller and smaller pieces. Separately, she made pastes of minced bitter green, crushed red bulbs, and Delarco spare, and driblets of Siciliani oil. Oh, sorry, Siciliani oil. That's hard. I finished the wine. Old woman, I finally said to her side, how much longer is this going to take?
I'm getting tired of watching your work. The Mages Guild has moved the populace into thinking alchemy is a science, she said. But if you're tired, rest my eyes.
My eyes closed, seemingly of their own volition, but there was something in that wine. Something that made me do what she asked.
I think I'll make up the potions as cakes. Much more potent that way. Now tell me, young man, what will your friends do when I give them the potion?
Mug you in the street afterwards to retrieve the rest of the diamond, I said simply. I didn't want to tell the truth, but there it was.
I thought so, but I wanted to be certain. You may open your eyes now.
I opened my eyes. Abel had made a small presentation of a wooden platter, 2 small cakes, and a silver cutting knife.
Pick up the cakes and bring them to the table, said Abel, and don't say anything, except you agree with whatever I say.
I did as I was told. It was a curious sensation. I didn't really mind being her puppet. Of course, in retrospect, I resent it, but it seemed perfectly normal at the time and to obey without question. Abel handed the cakes to Odiad, and I dutifully verified that both cakes were made the same way. She suggested that he cut one of the cakes in half, and she would take one piece and he'd take the other. So he would know that they worked and weren't poisoned, even though if you make a poison, you just drink the antidote yourself. Odiad thought it was a great idea and used the Bel's knife to cook the cake. Abel took the piece on the left and popped it into her mouth. Odiad took the piece on the right and swallowed it more cautiously. Abel and all the bags she was carrying vanished from sight almost immediately. Nothing happened to Odiad. Why didn't it work for the witch and not for me? Cried Odiad. Because the diamond dust was only on the left-hand side of the blade, said the old alchemist through me. I felt the control lessening as the distance grew and she hurried invisibly down the dark Aldrin street away from the rat in the pot. You never found a bell, Shidetto, or the diamond. Whether she completed the pilgrimage to Aldredania is anyone's guess. The cakes had no effect except to give Odiad a bad case of droops that lasted for nearly a week. Ugh. Now I get a distinct impression that droops. If the cake gave you droops, I'm starting to think the cake may have been a lie. But also, I think droops may be diarrhea. It may be Elder Scrolls diarrhea. I mean, Bone Break Fever is broken bones, so maybe Droops is indeed diarrhea. And now we know that Droops is not particularly nice. You know, it lasts for several weeks. Diarrhea. Lovely. We can continue our adventure. I mean, that was quite a fun one. I do enjoy some of these books. Oh, God, do I have to read? I'm not going to read every book we pick up. I'm just going to make that clear. Like that one, I don't think that's going to be that interesting. Yeah, we read books as and when I feel like. Ooh, fishing rod. And yes, I am not going to just do the cat style, which is just use a fishing rod and look blindly for Froggy. Because if you start embracing that lifestyle, all you can think about is Froggy, and it's a bit of a strange lifestyle. You just end up in strange places. Do I have iron boots? I guess I don't have iron booties, but I don't have many more. It's not worth carrying. Yeah, 60 gold worth it at this point. Yeah, there they are. Do I have iron booties? Yes, I do already have iron booties. Because iron booties are apparently the most common type of iron.
Of course not. Dogs I could train.
Oh yeah, the crossbow I haven't actually.
But a half-starved wolf, not a chance.
Right. Huh?
Is someone there? Over here.
Okay. No, don't you steal my kill! No, I missed! No, I missed the wolf slaughtering. No, I got one. Ah, I love being able to do the 1-2 punch with a crossbow. It's so satisfying. Fuck it, I'll take your studded armor. Here you go. Where's my fucking axe? There we go. And I'll take steel arrows. Not like I'll be using bows because, frankly, I don't want to be dealing with the arrow nonsense and the fact that I never run out of ammo, and also bows are not a particularly fun experience next to crossbows. Crossbows are just so much nicer to use and enjoy. Well, speaking of crossbows, are you just going to fire? Oh yeah, 3 bolts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You and your silly hairdo. Oh, you know what? Oh, I have an that's why. I put these in the wrong hand because I am a dingbat. Hello, Bosma. I was going to make you bend over and shop. I said shop. How did I miss? Anyway, that's him down. I've actually got iron gauntlets. Actually, I've got a full set of iron though. Oh no, they're Nordic. Yes, I don't think I had iron gauntlets. They're surprisingly rare. They are. Tomato, lavender, berries of the juniper variety. Where's the pickaxe? Did I not favourite the pickaxe? Oh yeah, I had, and then I did Mind of Madness. Yep. I mean, we could be mining, or we could be harvesting, but things far more valuable than anything we can mine, aka alchemy. And no, I don't usually dual wield in Skyrim because I find it a bit clunky and awkward, and frankly, it's NPCs that damage scale so much better with it. Hello, Hajvar Ironhand. Are you gonna even notice me, mate? Apparently not. There he goes, he's seen me.
Split your belly like an old woman. Do your worst.
And you're dead, because you're an idiot. Right, the iron and gauntlets. Colonel Hajvar's. Wow, what level am I? 7, and I'm already finding orcish gear. What the fuckery? And steel armor. Like, what? I know Skyrim gives you some ridiculously good gear early on, but I'm already at the point where I got steel fucking gear. Oh, really? An orcish mace as well? I'm level 7! What? Why? Just why? Just Skyrim, what is this gear distribution? Like, why does Skyrim give you gear so early? Yeah, I joke about how, like, there seems to be no gear progression in Skyrim. At least relative to the speed you earn levels. I feel like I'm actually starting to wonder if it was built on Oblivion's leveling curve, where 20 is functionally your max level. You know, you've got to start using jail to really go above the 20, and the world kind of stops scaling when you hit. It just starts scaling very badly when you hit 20. So I have a feeling it might be based on Oblivion's leveling. Maybe that's why Skyrim gives you gear so fucking early. Like, I just can't believe that I have got steel gear, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, the steel armor, fine. You know, I thought Streem with 3 E's and an EA had a huge butt, but fucking hell, I don't know if it's just steel armor. Does this armor make my butt look big? No, it makes it look absolutely gigantic. Your butt already is big. That just makes, oh my, sweet Jesus, like, how big is her ass? Right, we're going to put Hori Nordrags on for a moment. And yes, indeed, her arse is huge. And yes, I went and fixed these after the last stream, because I realised that I missed them. But, yeah, yes, her arse is enormous, frankly. But, Hori Nordrags, yes, her arse is big, but holy crap, steel armour definitely makes your butt look even bigger. You know, does this armour make my butt look big? No, it makes it look enormous and even bigger than it already was. And it was already massive. You know, if someone sat in a chair and you sit on what's left underneath, it doesn't even splay to either side, it's crushed into a pulp. Big. Yes. But steel armor, oh my god, steel armor definitely makes your butt look enormous. It doesn't just make it look big, it makes it look enormous. I mean, and we're going to get a lot of Shark's butt is huge. Huge reactions to armor, I'm sure of it, because, well, I deliberately made her have a particularly huge arse. She is a Shark, they have to have powerful hips. Also, I'm amazed how actually it doesn't clipping. Yes, it clips with a weapon, but without a weapon, it actually doesn't clip that bad. Apart from the bolts, they clip so badly that they basically disappear into a cavernous, huge butt. But that's a different problem. Where's Amron live? Where does Amron actually live?
Someone stole your sweet roll?
It's 6:30 a.m.
Claim to be the best,
You
finest
actually work this forge all day. I'm starting to think she actually does. Yeah, I don't need to buy into Dying Armor anymore. Iron arrows, they can go. Iron booties, like. Oh, I didn't mean to sell my fitting. Oh, I got some ore. Didn't know I had more ore. That's to de-enchant, that's to sell. You did not. Okay, armor. I forgot how stingy I made the selling thing. Yes, money is going to be a problem for a while. And that is the way it should be. Money should be problematic. Each. There we go. Smithing has increased to 21. Do I have any steel? I'm sure I picked... No, apparently I used the steel that I stole. Oh well. Oh yes, I upgraded my weapons! Didn't I? And where's Amron live? I know he lives around here somewhere. I know he lives in... Oh yeah, the quest marker updated. I was getting used to not following it for a moment. Oopsie. Here, have some money.
Oh,
And booze.
Not anymore.
Keep holding brewing business, friend. Creepy. Not anymore. Thanks to you, friend. God, that's creepy. Right, we have arrived at Amron's house. Oh god. What's the matter, little child?
My parents died.
But you're living with Amron and his wife! They're nice enough people. I like how because you have Half-Fire installed, Brace is no longer an absolute bitch. Oh, Amron, are you actually going to leave your house? Your child has left at this hour. Your adopted child. So maybe leaving in a house is a good idea? That's Ufgur's house.
Take pity, lady, and spare me a few seconds.
I've already spared you a septum. And yes, I am actually breaking into his house to say, here's your sword, man. Now, here you go. Donk. Sword. Well, I don't think I've actually ever been in Amron's house, to be fair. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come on. I want you to come out.
You're not supposed to be in here.
No, I'm here to give you a sword.
Have a bit of privacy. Get out of here.
Hopefully he follows me out. Hello, Amron.
Sometimes
Here you go.
the soldier's life. You found it.
I've knocked on your door by coming in.
You took on all those bandits yourself?
Yes, all 10 of them.
Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique.
I don't use a... He doesn't use a shield, though.
In honor of his memory. I can teach you a few things.
Yeah, well, put some money in. There you go. Give some levels. And burn up all of my dosh. You know, because when you're poor and don't make much money, money is much more valuable. Elf thieves. Right, so we're going to put it into... Well, we can't. Smithing's already in there. You know what, let's put it into... Can we get a bit more grunt from our one-handed powers? Yes. Think more punchy power is always good. Right, now we can continue away from Whiterun. Now no, I feel like we're at that point where we can safely leave Whiterun Hold. It only took us an hour and a half, but it took us an hour to get going, so... Ooh, yes, the Ooflowers reflex never goes away. I will never lose the Ooflowers reflex, because the Ooflowers reflex has become a reflex. I have played, you can tell I've played too much Skyrim and Oblivion, where Flowers is kind of, it's just something to pluck for alchemy purposes. You know, you got to pluck the alchemy. Alchemy is the best skill because it's fun. What is it telling me to do in Whiterun? Oh, talk to the Alakir. You know what? We can head to Old Rorikstead. Because I think Old Rorikstead will be... I feel like Old Rorikstead will play. Probably not best to pick on a rhino at this level of weakness. Cabbage, 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 cabbage. You know, if kids in a Cabbage Patch, does that make them a Cabbage Patch Kid? I hope not. Have you seen a Cabbage Patch Kid? They're, like, bloated. They look like they crossbred with a cabbage. I guess it's bad in Oblivion where they crossbred with potatoes, so... You know, Oblivion are definitely potato folk. I don't care what anyone say, they are. Potato folk, and the orcs are nuclear waste infused potato folk. They are not humans. The human races aren't human, and the elves aren't really elves. They're more potato. They're crossbred with potatoes. Maybe that's why everyone in Cyrodiil has such dumb conversations. Now, I'm not saying they're bad conversations. They're just dumb. Like there's not a single brain cell between them. Like, have you heard of the High Elves? Of course you've heard of the High Elves! You're talking to one! Okay, I can't even kill an elk in one hit, that's embarrassing. Although, I don't know if it's more embarrassing the elk just chose not to run. Oh well. I'm not wasting precious bolts on an elk, it's not worth it. I don't have bolts at the moment. I can't fire an arrow out of a crossbow, I can't just not cut it down. Do we pick up the spare spear? I guess so. You know, this is something that amazes me, is it's an animation that just worked. It just works.
Space, where are we going? We're going to space? Yeah, let's go to space.
Yeah! Ooh, wolves are slaughtered! 3 wolves are slaughtered! I'll take my leather. The leather is craftables at this point. Oh wow, the bed's on fire, it hasn't burned up yet. Oops. Right, let's head towards this cave. Which cave is it? Who knows? We're heading towards it. On the way. And experience is good. Short need experience. Yeah. Need to get experience in the short. I can't fucking believe the eyes were the issue. Like, yeah, sure, they're slightly different. Not. Do I prefer the yellow? Yes, that's why I built her with yellow eyes. But I'd rather have the slit eye. Oh no! Ooh, delicious Khajiit. No, I bite your. Or I am obliged to eat this delicious Khajiit. I don't care. I'm gonna be using development a little bit more in this run, just to eat delicious things like Khajiit. Yum, delicious Khajiit. Ah. Also means I can run a bit. Oh. Ah, delicious Khajiit. Khajiit are delicious, you know. And not just because of their fur. It's not their fur. The fur it clags on your skin, on your tongue. It's horrible. But Khajiit are delicious because they are just absolutely and utterly loaded with moon sugar. They are the sugariest, they are the sweetest, most delicious meat because they are the sugar meat. Oh God! If I wanted to absolutely fuck myself, I could try and fight that giantess at this level. In fact, you know what? I've got a cave I can bail into. I need to figure out which one she is. Of course she stops. I hate when I do that. Did I just witness an elk just flight? Okay, I'm gonna check a mammoth. At least I can land a hit on that. I'm not gonna get killed, but I'm gonna get the archery XP. Yeah, stop walking into your own mammoth. Because she looks big. Like, have I just got like a ridiculously high level giant spawn right now? This mammoth legitimately suffers brain damage. I think he wants to die. I think this mammoth wants to die. I shouldn't be. He shouldn't just be standing there letting me wail on him like this. I don't know if I can actually kill. I don't think I've got enough bullets. Oh, I missed. Definitely not if I miss. I need to know what level of giantess that is because I want to know what hilariously overpowered creature is there. Oh no. Fuck, hit the other mammoth. Oh, don't run away. That's just mean. There we go. Nanunas is dead. Right, I don't know what I just hit, but I'm over here. I'm running out of bolts. Come over here. I don't want to be. I really don't want to be within. I want to get smashed into orbit range, but I'm out of bolts. Actually, oh, for fuck's sake, mate. Which giantess is that? Do I have magic that could be of any use? No, I do not. Ah, unrelenting force, that will do. Okay, I forgot the range. Foos has no range. There's no range. Right, what kind of giantess is that? Oh, fucking hell! You know, I knew she was strong, but fucking brute berserker? Fucking hell no. I'm pretty sure that's at least a tier 3, if not tier 4 one. That's possibly even higher. You know, if I go help giantess, this will help. So you got the oh yeah, there's definitely a. So you got your standard, you got your maiden, your standard, your huntress, brute, and brute berserker. And then you got so it seems to go. Yeah, then you got huntress, berserker, and then brute, and then dragon eater is the highest. But god damn, that was like the highest level one I could possibly get at. Which clearly means giant encounters are just not leveled particularly well. Yeah, that's a case of definitely not. Oh no, doggo. Oh, I didn't mean to loot the fucking sack. No, I will claim my dog meat. Ah, some ale. Hello, bandit. You're just a human. You're not delicious. Well, you are delicious, but you're not You're not moon sugar cravings. Ooh, steel ingot though. You are delicious in that regard. Do you have bolts as well? I took those. Even the lockpick I didn't take. I'm an idiot. Oh no. Speaking of lockpicking. Wow, how bad is your lock when you can just stick a lockpick in and immediately it just works? It just works. Like, nothing at this level is really even worth grabbing. Ooh, speaking of not worth grabbing, iron arrows. Ooh, a cast iron pot. Some things just aren't worth the time or effort to pick them up. Here, bandit, 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 bandit.
Time to end this little game.
Stab you from a distance. Meanwhile, come on, you can make it past. We can have a fair fight.
Your kind has no place.
My kind has no place here. For that, you die. You, how dare you accuse Shulk of having no place here? Oh, and she triggered her own threat. Well, God, I know Skyrim is overly generous with certain things, but ooh, treasure map 4 on a pointy rock behind a windmill. Right, near the town of Whiterun, south of the cake. Not south of the cake. No, south of the horse house. Not the whorehouse, the horse house. Right, we don't read books that are part of a series because, but you don't just jump into an episode of a TV show late in and assume to get invested. Unless it's one of those TV shows that, like, season 1 is so bad and it's just like, please skip season 1. It's not good. Star Trek Next Generation. Yeah, do yourself a favour. Don't just watch season 1 of Star Trek Next Gen. It's not good. Oh yeah, I'm still doing the stupid. It's still equipping the default swords. And I got an orcish sword because, you know, apparently I really, really needed it. That's 15. That's better than my fine. That's the same as my fine sword, but I can improve it more. And this is just like, I just found this at level 8. I mean, it's not quite as embarrassing as level 7, but I do feel like the gear distribution in Skyrim is based off Oblivion's. Right, I'm going to be careful because that monster might still be outside and going to smush me into a fine paste in a single hit. You know. Oh good, she's moved. She's moved on. She's realised I'm not worth the effort of trying to smush into a paste because then she can't eat me. It's fine. You know, I'm too weak. I'll just die in a singular hit. I just can't believe that such a high level. That's such a high level giant that's just spawned already. 4 wolves to be slaughtered. Now where did this Mamu where did the Nanu die? Oh yeah, I got that as my shout. I don't have Whirlwind Sprint yet. Where did the Nanu die? I do need its tusk for your solder. Where did it die? There it is. I knew I killed it for a reason, and not just because I wanted to see what kind of giantess that was. There we go, take its tusk. Wolf! 5 wolves are slaughtered! 6 wolves are slaughtered! 7 wolves bit the dust! Leg wolf. 8 wolves bit the dust! And I'm not plagued. Like, yeah, she's look at her weapon. She's got an orcish warhammer. That is a high-grade weapon for a giantess. You know, there is. Do I want to die instantly? I try and attack her. Leave alone. I am starting to wonder if. Like, if the giant spawns aren't actually built right, because that seems particularly bad. Then again, 9 wolves are slaughtered. You know, I'm not even questioning it at this point. It's just 9 wolves are slaughtered. Ooh, some Baruch Bass. Goes well with treble.
Hey, you.
What? Is it you sold it?
Yeah, heard you had a mammoth tusk for me. Bring it to the market. I can ground it down into a fine powder so you can snort it.
Oh, so that's why you wanted it. I see. Yeah, I'll bring it to you when I can be asked.
Good. I'm waiting on it.
Because let's face it, why would you solder one thing like that? And the answer is not to prove to the Khajiit, but because you can ground it into a fine, snortable powder. And we all know what your solder's main business is.
Go.
We all know that your solder is a drug dealer. He deals not in skooma, but sleeping tree sap. The more potent local drugs. Not that Dunmary nonsense. Well, I mean, this is... If you were looking for pelts, pelts are us. Ooh. I'll start by turning some leather on the rack. Right, leather. You know what, I'm gonna make one of these. Just one. Just make the lowest... Let's just make a belt bag. That's bloody... Just for the carry weight. No, we'll make a belt bag. And then we'll make some leather. There we go. We made a belt bag just for disenchantment purposes. Also, if you're thinking, oh no, bandoliers and pouches, oh no, that's breaking the game, you've got too much carry weight. I want to point out, Skyrim Anniversary Edition, one of the Creation Club mods that's, one of the Creation Club mods by definition, is backpacks which have not just, just big carry weight bonuses. Uh-oh. 10 wolves are slaughtered! Gods, we are slaughtering wolves at a massive rate now. Are we going to be 11 wolves are slaughtered? Yes, we are! 11 wolves be slaughtered. God, wolves do get slaughtered fast. I mean, we haven't left Whiterun hold yet, because Whiterun, by ironic purpose, Rorikstead is still technically in Whiterun. If I go a bit further beyond it, I will be in the Reach. But, at this point, ooh, you have some hide for me. Trying to hide that for you. Okay, my jokes are failing badly. Well, we can't cross rivers like we used to, so... Rook hasn't learned that power yet. Just we'll just pluck some fish from the river. And some bugs. Uh-oh. Excuse me, Mr. Mudcrab, may I? Yes, please. He's take it away. He's making me mad. I don't want to fight you with the nerve root. Thank you. What? I don't speak crap. Oh, sorry, I thought you were a mud crab. You were on an island after all. Yeah, they got a bit mad by your constant ringing. Oh. Sorry, they just didn't pick up. I think I got the wrong island. Yeah, now you've killed a mud crab because of that. You happy now? No? Good. Now hang up and never call me again. Okay. Beep. Oh, look, a cave. And some money flies. A money bug. Here. Money bug. It's worth too much. Ooh, cotton. Into the cave we will go. Because why not? Swindler's Den. Ooh, orcs. Tasty.
Never should have come here.
Right, you know what? Yum yum yum. Yum yum yums. Oh, orcs are delicious too. They aren't common race. Let's eat that orc. Oh, tasty. Oh, he went down. Why is there a steel? Oh, we just leveled up. Yay. Let's just see if we can. Is that? That is a horse. What's that doing out here? I'll go investigate while I've got bandit digesting away. I'm actually just genuinely curious why there's just a random horse out here. Because why is there a random horse? Apparently it... did you... Right. The horse killed the bandit. Its rider is nowhere to be found, but the horse killed the bandit. Got it. That's not weird. Well, you know what they say. All meat is good meat. Come back here. Come back. Come back and fight. You clearly fought the bandit. And it's not an owned horse, which is weird. What's it doing out here? Also, giants clearly level scale very quickly. Just want to point that out. Giants clearly level scale quite quickly, because I'm pretty sure Cave Giants, Tundra Giants don't spawn at this level, normally. This mighty level of 9. Can I get a bit more grunt from me, but crossbow? Yeah. Is Power Shot not? No, Power Shot's kind of broken. Stagger Spam is... Stun locks are always broken. I want to point that out. Stun locks are always broken. Like, stun locks in any game are just broken. Oh, isn't that the cause guy over there? I might as well get him while I'm here. But first, Swindler's Den. Let's see if there's any more delicious people to eat in here. I mean, I've got some orc. They're delicious. They're rare. Humans? Nah, we don't. They're both humans. Oh well. Fuck it. You know, we're not going to be eating a human. We're just going to eat the delicious other races. Because they're rare. What? Oh, you're just throwing empty wine bottles down here, I see. Yay, it bounced! Ooh, I was going to say there must be something good in this, the way they're lighting it, but no, it's not. It's okay. Ooh, that's garbage. A hunting bow. Oh, you're an outlaw. You're a bit stronger. Ooh, charged skeever. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I saw a bolt rolling along. I said I saw a bolt rolling along. I want that. And you're dead now. And your bolts are mine. I feel like I'm getting lucky with crossbows. Ooh, there must be something back here. There's the old Bethesda light. See, this is the thing, is Bethesda always highlights booty with, like, lights. I don't know why, it just seems to be a bit of a Bethesda staple. Oh, you're a delicious Bosma. Oh yes, I'm gonna eat you. Yum yum yum. Tasty Bosma. No, you're just a regular bandito. Come back here. You're dead now. You're gonna die now. You're also gonna die now. Ooh, tasty Bosma. Oh. Oh, are you a fucking lizard wizard?
And I may still.
You're particularly delicious. Yum. You're really rare delicious. Yum. Tasty. Yeah, you're tasty. Are you gonna fight my back? Oh, you are the bug. You're kind of like the leader. I would argue he is the leader. I mean, he's only got a hunting bow, but still. Buggles. Right. I think that's all the bandits dead. Galil leaks and a tankard. I don't want the tankard. I will punch it away. Ooh, woody. Big pile of dosh. You know, when you realise that the coin purse can probably realistically only take like 10 coins because the coins are so big. I like to think that the coins are just kind of like the eggs. They're just scaled up so you can see them. Because can you imagine trying to find like an actual egg-sized egg? That would be horrible. Same with finding like a butterfly-sized butterfly. You know, it would be kind of horrible. I'll just move that out of the way. Don't want that awful piece of crap. I want the good stuff. Like some raw rabbit. Rabbit and leek stew. Yum. You know, I think that's actually a proper meal. Ooh. Now there's just another place for a drink. Well. Ooh, elk hide. I will take any craftables at this point. Ugh, iron dagger. Oof. Decorative garbage, I see. Now the question is... Wait, I didn't come to kill you.
I think you and I have some things to talk
Yes, we do.
Good afternoon. Stay your hand, warrior.
We're here to talk. I've murdered 1 million bandits to get here, yes.
Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit.
Yes, I'm sure we can.
In which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
Sure. Why are you after her?
Sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal.
See, and this guy's reasonable. He doesn't draw his weapons on me. He has this. Let's just talk.
They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
I've been sent to kill you.
Of course, sent by. What is it that she's calling herself these days?
Well, they figured out her name.
One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps. It doesn't matter.
You're completely reasonable.
Convinced you that she's the victim.
Yeah, you just told me. You just told me. She told me you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass.
That's the Dark Brotherhood's territory.
As you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
Oh, what do you want me to... What was her crime?
We sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal...
Yeah, that's definitely a reason to
the other noble
take it back. You know, no one likes the Aldmeri Dominion.
Her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
Right, so what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent.
Yeah, she drew a dagger on me when we first met, thinking that would work. Yeah, my sword would pierce her heart before her dagger even got close to mine. Or even any part of me, even.
We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Alright, I'll do it. At least here's the thing, is like, he's reasonable, he talks to you, he doesn't... He says, put your weapons down, let's just talk. Not, what do you want from me? I've got a dagger and I'm gonna stab you. Yeah. And you know, his case is much more convincing. He's calm, he's rational about it. Ooh, Mendosaur. It's like, I didn't start spawning until you start... I guess I have actually... Okay, I guess I have actually started the Saints and Seducer's quest. Right. Well, that was... Yes, because mining backwards is funny. Yeah, because you... Oh no, you do actually point the pointy end forwards. I've just realised. First person. Yeah, you'd always turn it round, but first person and third person sync up so badly in Skyrim. Like, not at all. Like, at all. Yeah, nothing worth having. Move along. Wine is... There's nasty wine coming from that engine. Yes, I know, it's South Africa. I don't know, British wines are probably worse. I don't know, I don't drink wine. I don't know which is good. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? I need to go to that shrine. But the giants are there. I don't know why they're there, but they're there. I just don't know why a giant would be there. Yes, there's his my guy's corpse. Or the Mythic Dawn. Right, I need to loot his journal, Scoville's journal. My name's Scoville, because I'm a bit weird. I was a member of the Mythic Dawn, you know. Scoville's journal. If you're reading this, it means that they may have reached me first. The Mythic Dawn do not tolerate desertion. A fitting end for my transgressions, I suppose.
If you know the mythic dawn, you may have heard that the cult was eradicated long ago, after the Oblivion Crisis of the Third Era came to an end. This withdrew until perhaps 1 year passed. As discord began to sow in the lands of Skyrim, the whispers of Mehrunes Dagon made their way to the ears and mind of a fervent worshipper named Vonus. These whispers led him deep underground to an ancient mythic dawn temple, long since collapsed, where rumours spoke of an Oblivion Gate lying in ruin for centuries. Vonus soon made a pact with Mehrunes Dagon and began to quietly reform the mythic dawn as its new leader. He began to cultivate more members to the cause, and I believe myself fell victim to the promise of such power. After the Oblivion Crisis, the gates throughout Skyrim were buried deep within the lands. However, with much effort, we retrieved many of these pieces and successfully rebuilt an Oblivion Gate. Vonus, a master of conjuration, has been working tirelessly to open the gate and give Mehrunes Dagon's troops a doorway into Tamriel. As dictated by the pact, the cleansing of the Oblivion Gate required a personal blood sacrifice from each of us to prove our devotion. Blinded by ambition, I offered up my own brother. Sure, a simple farmer who could not harm a Darkwing. Apparently Darkwings are the equivalent of flies. Watching the knife penetrate his body sent shock and horror through my entire being. The blood that spilled from his loins was that of my blood. In that moment, I realised what I had done. It was not power to bewitch me, but deceit. As an acolyte, I was not privy to that much information, but I know that Vonus is searching for a powerful ancient artifact that is necessary to open the gate. What that artifact may be, I do not know. I heard something about an excavation site to the southwest of Everstead, near the mountain pass. Perhaps more information can be found there. Lastly, in order to keep its location secret, all but the highest priests in the order are blindfolded when taken to and from the Oblivion Gate. So I have no further information as to its whereabouts. I only knew it was a cave. I wish I could tell you more. I've been on the run day and night, and now the vigilance standard are also on my trail. I can only imagine what they might do to someone like me. So I come to you with my plea, someone who might know better, understand my plight. Please stop the mythic dawn however you can, for myself, my forsaken brother, and the whole of Tamriel. Yeah, because we just, they could make the biggest mistake. They could just open that Oblivion Gate in Blackmarsh, and then they would be absolutely and utterly fuckled. Excuse me, is that a fucking... Is that like the 12th wolf for slaughtered? Oh wow, these are really high level. Okay, 13 wolves are slaughtered and I need food. I said food, not bees. That'll do. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. There we go, that'll do. The evisceration has begun. Mythic Dawn orders. Excuse me, I'm trying to... Oh, you're the one that's spamming fireballs at me, are you? You think that will work, do you, laddie? Now you're dead. Now I can read the Mythic Dawn orders and do Mythic Dawny stuff. Mythic Dawn orders, I say. Mythic Dawn orders. There have been whispers of traitors among our ranks. Pathetic attempts to sabotage our mission. But nothing will stand in the way of Lord Daegon's Valkin. Your duty is to seek out those who oppose us and eradicate them. Acolyte Scoville and Priestess Enatane have gone missing. Find them. If there is any scent of betrayal, they must be swiftly destroyed. Afterwards, travel to the excavation camp to await further instruction. But take the utmost precaution. The Vigil of Stendar have increased their activity and may be aware of our presence. The dawn is breaking. Vonus.
And that... Okay, that's not... Yeah, no, I have to give Vonus a distinctly evil voice, but...
Twin Secrets by Bralu Ferron.
We're reading this one.
Those secrets I lay down, knowing full well that none may ever take advantage of them. I am upon my deathbed, and I am loath to see knowledge of any sort lost in the mist of time. Take these as the full reminiscences of an old man, or the insights of a master enchanter, I care not which. It is well known that enchanting is limited when it once was not. The best enchanters of this stage can imbue almost any spells into metal and leather, of armor and weapons. However, once enchanted, such an item will not enchant again. It is called the Law of Firsts. The first enchantment is the only one that takes. In my life, I've travelled widely. I've seen Somerset Isle, communed with Sigix, walked the shores of Akavir, and hoped to see the last of Mora before I passed. That is not to be. I have even done the unthinkable and spoken to a dragon. Dragons are said to be gone from the world, yet I found one. Sheltered in the smoking ruins of Arden Fell. I came upon it, my magic proved to be sufficient to defeat the beast, mainly because it started laughing at me like I was a feast. If that gives you cause to wonder, I will not deny that I was once a pyromancer of great skill. Exhausted and near the end of my spells, I parleyed with the worm. It was too busy laughing at me to have any say, offering it life if it would share its secrets. Forty to the end, it agreed. To one secret, one life, I asked for its name, but it told me it would never ever die and surrendered that. Instead, it offered me something else, and that is how I learned to defy the law of firsts. The law itself is inviolate, however. The skilled enchanter can weave two simultaneously enchantments into an item. For men and elves, the limit is 2. The dragon said that men and elves have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and 2 ears. I asked why that mattered, then the beast just laughed. The enchanter must weave one enchantment with the left hand while weaving the other with the right. The eyes must be focused on one and only one enchantment, while the ears only pay attention to the other. When I asked about my legs, the beast laughed again. I spent 2 years mastering the technique. Just last month I made a sword in both fire and fear enchantments. Now I am too weak to make another. I go to my death victorious, for I have done what no enchanter in modern times has done. I have made the flare gun from New Vegas. Yeah, it sets on fire and it gives fear. You know, it's shit. It's a bad weapon. Does it also consume 5 charge every time you use it? Right. I owe it to myself to leave Whiterun hold, but I have not left Whiterun hold. Back. You know, we'll do a little loopy-loop, go around, return to Sardia, and then we can leave Whiterun hold by heading towards that. We are actually. Yes, we'll go to Morpod. We'll head in that northerly direction. Look at short run. Ooh, flowers. Yeah, I feel like the dragon was just bullshitting. You know, are you a pyromancer? Beat my fire! Tickle. I like tickle. Is going past that a good idea? No. Is heading more for while I'm nearby a good idea? Also, probably not. But I must leave the hold. I owe it to myself to leave the hold. So, Shiver! Oh, that was easy. Oh, I missed some barnacles! Or some slaughterfish eggs. I care not which. Alchemy and alchemy. Slaughterfish eggs. How did I miss that? This is that mug crab I killed earlier. Now we know where we're going, roughly. Ooh, butterfly. Pluck the wings from its body. Oh no! What is this? The mud crab! Crabbius muddius! Macrabius Skyrimicus, yes. Nah, I don't need. Oh, you would run. Right. There we go. Macrabius Cravinius is dead. And some iron ore is mine. Beautiful. You know what? No, we won't get more fall yet. I feel like we're not struggling. Shulk is not struggling yet. So we're only going to allow ourselves to get the follower when we struggle. I know which follower I want, and I'm pretty sure I left her in Morphle Pub, so.
Oh god, does she have yellow eyes? If she does, I can't use her. Because or is it only character? Oh god. That's just an elk. I'm not wasting a bolt on that. There's the death mob. No, that's a different one. No, which... She's got a different weapon. She had a hammer earlier. Now she's got an axe. Okay, how many weapons does she have? So she had two. Yeah, messing with that's a bad idea. Oh no. No. Ooh. Bug, make me a bug. I hear you're harvesting insects. Would you like to do some alchemy? Yes, sure would like to do some alchemy. Well then, go find an enchanting table. But I need an alchemy table for alchemy. That's what I meant. You're gonna have to find a table though. Yeah, I know, I missed the ability to make this out in the field. Yeah, go to Cyrodiil and you'll get some. Yeah, sure, that's doable. Anyway, goodbye. Beep. Oh no. You calling for a troll? Oh, sorry. You called me earlier and you said you called, left a message, and you called back. That's bad. No, go, bye. That's really bad. How weak are you? Oh god, you're the one that heals. Fuck. Buckle. That's bad. I thought I was far enough away. Clearly not. Oh. Right, I've got to do the bonus crap again. That was bad. Right. This is why I spawn dragons, because they're big and scary. And it's the one that heals, which makes it even more scary. The reader's bookie walk. Right, I gotta read his book. We don't need to read it properly again because we've already read it properly. Yeah, and this is our 13th wolf for slaughtered because Alright, I need food. Back here, you victory of Southern God loser. I'll take all the other goodies. I'll read that orders. Mythic Dawn orders. And this time... Ooh, Jasper. Beardly. Very beardly material though. Right. Now, this time, we're going to start waddling back to the Whiterun. In a much safer way. I've lost some alchemy ingredients, but that's about all I've really lost. You know, in terms of losses, that was pretty minor. What the? What are they? It's a Falmorn. Oh, you know, you've got to join in. Well, the Stormcloaks are slaughtered.
You're interfering.
Who are you?
I am a Tholmor Judiciary.
What are you doing in Scope?
We're making sure your Emperor wasn't lying to it. Now, go away. Walk away.
God, you're weak. You know what? You're delicious out. You're delicious. We don't see you too often. You know, tasty. Oh, you're actually that crippled. I will. Right, I'll just eat your friend first, and then have a nice snack on the go. I'm gonna have a nice snack on the go with you. Oh, well, that mace blow. Just dodge it. Just, you know what? Okay, nice snack for the go. Nice snack for the go. On the go. You know what? Take your armor as well. Skelly man, skelly man, skelly man, skelly man. That'll do. What's that? I can't tell what that is. I see wings. Oh no, is that a low level drown or a high level drown? Oh, but it's got the sword. I must kill it. Well, this is going to be awkward. Okay, put magic on, I guess. Roll down the hill. And then immediately killed. Ugh. It would be a master one, wouldn't it? Well... Be kidding me. Well, that was embarrassing. Yeah, maybe, just maybe, with how weird the scaling is, maybe, just maybe, I do actually need a follower just to absorb a few hits for me. I mean, yeah, she wouldn't be as overpowered as Freya, or Kira. Yeah, we've got to make the followers weaker each time. I mean, Quimby was a glass cannon. She's squishy, but she did a lot of damage. Well... Oh, great, I don't get my delicious Falmor treats either. Just hunters. Hunters aren't even food. They're just human.
Where are you?
However, this is a delicious... is a little... No! That's my wolf for slaughtering! Oh, it's not mine. I didn't claim the kill. I can't claim the kill if it's not mine. Okay, now I can see why that thing hit me so hard. I see now why that thing hit me so hard. Oh, I see an attack coming my way. Yum. Why did I just eat some butter? Okay. Cabbage! By the power of cabbage, I will heal really ineffectively. Okay, that's bad. I need more cabbages. This is a fight I probably shouldn't be fighting, but who cares? I'm an idiot. Oh, there's a rhino now as well, just for good measure. Great. Oh god, what's the... Oh, you got back up, did you? I was trying to loot the Draman. It's got loads of good stuff. Okay, the rhino's now killing me. Great. Oh, free healing. Good. I like a free level up. Level ups are free healing in my mind. Right. Yes, more firepower. Firepower is good. Food to the rescue, I guess? I need something to restore stamina. That'll do. Drink the wine. Get drunk. Right. Food to the rescue! Probably should have cooked that stuff first. Oh well. back here! You coward! Oh! I love us! A mammoth! Right. That's bad. I'm just going to run away now. Right, grab my treasure map and run. I don't think the mammoth can follow me up here. Liminal bridges! Oh no, the skellies. But liminal bridges! At this course on the theory and praxis of travelling between Mundus and Oblivion. Camillonway of Alinor. Yes, we're reading this one. Transliminal passage of quickened objects or entities without the persistent agency of hyperagonal media is not possible, and would, even if possible, would result in instantaneous retribution of transported reference. Only a transponding circumpenetration of this limit will result in transit of infinitesimal duration. No other hyperagonal media may exist in theory. The only known transliminal artifact capable of sustained transpontine circumpenetration is the Sigil Stone. A Sigil Stone is a specimen of pre-emethic quasi-crystalline morpholith that has been transformed into an extra-dimensional artifact through the arcane inscription of a Daedric Sigil. Though some common morpholiths like soul gems may be found in nature, the exotic morpholiths used to make Sigil Stones only occur in the pocket voids of Oblivion, and cannot be prospected or harvested without Daedric assistance. Therefore, since both the morpholiths and the Daedric sigils required for hyperagonal media cannot be obtained without traffic and commerce with Daedra lords, it is necessary that a transliminal mechanic cultivate a working knowledge of conjuration. Though purpose-built enchantments may be substituted if a mechanic is sufficient invocatory skill. Traffic and commerce with Daedra lords is an esoteric but well-established practice and lies outside the compass of this treatise. Square bracket 1, close square bracket. Presuming a sigil stone has been acquired, the transliminal mechanic was first... I swear someone's just copy-pasted that straight from bloody EUESP in that case. Presuming a sigil stone has been acquired, the transliminal mechanic must first prepare the morpholith to receive the Daedric sigil. Let the mechanic prepare a chamber, sealed against all daylight and disturbances of the outer air, roofed and walled with white stone and floored with black tile. All surfaces of the chamber must be ritually purified with a solution of void salts and ether solvent. So, paint thinner. A 4-square table shall be placed in the centre of the room with a dish to receive the morpholith. 4 censers shall be prepared with incense compounded from Gorvix and Harada, of which also only grow in Oblivion. On the equinox, the mechanic shall then place the morpholith in the dish and intone the rites of the Book of Law, beginning at dawn and continuing without cease until the sunset of the same day. The mechanic may then be presented a purified morpholith to the Daedra Lord for his inscription. Once inscribed with the Daedra Lord's sigil, the morpholith becomes a true sigil stone, a powerful artifact that collects and stores arcane power. Similar in many respects to a charged soul gem, but of a magnitude much greater. And then, it is this sigil stone that is required to provide tremendous arcane power necessary to sustain the enchantment that supports the transporting circumpenetration of the Libyan. So, basically, it's a giant battery. Go ahead. To open a gate to Oblivion, the mechanic must communicate directly by spell or enchantment with the Daedra Lord inscribed, the sigil stone in question. Daedra Lord and the mechanic jointly invoke the Conjuration Charter, square bracket 2, close square bracket, and the mechanic activates the charged sigil stone, which is immediately transported through the liminal barrier to the spot where its sigil was inscribed, thus opening a temporary portal between Mundus and Oblivion. This portal may only remain open for a brief period of time, depending on the strength of the liminal barrier chosen spots, several minutes being the longest ever reported. I'm sure one's got it up to 38 minutes. So the usefulness of such a gate is quite limited. 1. Interesting students are invited to consult the works of Albrecht, Theopans, Bombidius, and Galerian the Mystic for the fundamentals of this discipline. Recommended examples of the Conjurational Charter may be found in Ferian's Book of Most Arcane Covenants or Ragdalla's 11 Ritual Thorns. God, damn, these books are great, aren't they? Oh great, the mammoth's coming. That's what I'm scared of, is the mammoth. Not this stupid skelly. The skellies don't really concern me. I can just chug some cheese and I'll be fine. And yes, I did just say chug some cheese. Can your corpse stop rolling away for half a second? I'm trying to loot it. Trying to loot your corpse. Stop rolling away. Oh, you only had a bit of gold? Oh god, you're sucky. You're sucky, Jill. Right. Well, that was a mess. Have I learned my lesson? Well, quick save. Yes. Yes, I have learned my lesson. Where does this want me to go? This other marker. Oh, it wants to the Tree of Nettleburn. I'm still not technically leaving Whiterun. Hold on, I'm still stuck in I'm still stuck in the run. Right, that was evil as an endeavour. Ooh, iron! Oh, hello again. Yes! Wow, you're loaded. 8 iron from that one little guy. Get a lot of iron in.
You were rather hard.
Oh god, you've been tracking me this whole time, haven't you? Who are you and what do you want?
To find you as soon as possible. If you ask me, this problem sounds urgent. You'd best head to the bannered mare in Whiterun. Speak to Lurius and the promise of a generous reward. Sounds tempting. If I were you, I'd best not keep him waiting.
Yeah. I don't care. That is the Worm's Tooth quest, and I don't care. Not at this level. There's a case of, not at this level I ain't. That was very much, I am not doing that at this level. I am way too weak for that. Ooh, phewish. Yeah, now it's no longer duplicating, so it's not got a second weapon, which is getting it confused. Because favourites can be a bit iffy if you don't have an identical weapon. Oh god, the butterflies. That was a swarm. Well, we are retracing steps now. I mean, we've got to take Ixadia back to her hole. Or do we? Do we get Nettlebane while we're out here? Yeah, let's go get Nettlebane while we're out here. Yeah, we're in a general vicinity. We can go get Nettlebane. Yeah, we'll pop over the mountain, go up towards Helden again. Oh, I can be relieved. I'm still marveling and pissed off that the yellow eyes just didn't work and would cause crash on load. Why? I am not sure in the slightest, but it's apparently a thing. Ooh, my favourite thing to slaughter. 14 wolves are slaughtered. Okay, I'll take your pelt. I can't remember what the actual route is, but I don't want to discover the Camp de Giante. So, right, get my big shorty bum up the mountain. This big bum. You know, if we haven't established that Shork has a big ass bum yet, we've got to establish that. What is this creature? Oh no, it's a wolf. 15 wolves will be slaughtered when this one bites the dust. 15 wolves are slaughtered! Yay! And when did I actually want someone to go back and, like, through my... Something you've got better memory than I do and has watched all my streams. I want to know, when did I actually start the wolves are slaughtered statistic, whereas to start counting it for the given stream? You know, it's just a silly stat. Like, if I could change the stat that's bunnies slaughtered in Skyrim, because that is a legit stat. Skyrim tracks how many bunnies you've killed, for some reason, and change it to wolves are slaughtered, it would be a much higher number, I can assure you of that. Right, we have climbed over Blake Falls, the barrow. Ooh, his little hillock. Ooh, this fog's getting unbearable. Bandits, please. Hello, you bandits.
Now wait, this is a surprise.
Bonk. Delicious Khajiiti. Khajiiti banditi is delicious. Tasty moon sugar. Yum. Orc is fat now. Ooh, an orc. You'll make a nice dessert. Yeah, surely excellent. I think about it. Now I think about it, I should save the sweet one for dessert. Oh well. Oh well. I didn't know there was another delicious meal down here. You know, just eat dessert first. Not that weird. Delicious orc. Yeah. delicious orc. I see the unusual races, aka the non-humans. I guess Redgar's a bit more unusual, but Nord and Breton are common as rocks. I mean, like, most of your bandits are Nords, most of your... Well, you go to the Reach and 90% of what you fight is going to be Breton. But most elves, kind of hard to come by. I mean, there's a couple of places where you can find like a big pool of orcs to devour, but not many. Also, we can now head towards Helgen at greater pace. Wolves! You know what we do with wolves. Wolf. 16 wolves are slaughtered. You don't count wolves that... it's just an elk. Oh, I killed the wolf so quickly I can... Yep, still got a bit of orc left in me. That means I can run a bit faster. A little bit. My stamina is so low. I get a disease. If I get bone break fever, I'll have none. Oh, I must have hit... Yep, I must have hit level 10 because... Hello, Durak!
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone...
And the courier's just patiently waiting in a queue.
What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
And by any chance, are you going to give me a letter from a Jarl?
Your dragon has attacked the Whiterun. I've been looking for your men.
Yep.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the
Jarl!
Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Ah, yes. Half-fire. Oh, letter from Jarl Sidgeir or whatever. Folkarif.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgeir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Fulkreef. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Fulkreech Hold, I will invite you to speak to me the next time you're in Fulkreech. Aside from the honor that accrues this title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Fulkreef will be available for your purchase, should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Sidgeir of Fulkreef. No, I don't know what voice I was giving Jarl Sidgeir's. But it is what it is. You take my stupid voices when I can. As someone who has no definable accent as far as I'm aware, my local accent, there just isn't one. It gives me the inability to do any other accent. They just get these horrible bad copies. Still got some orc churning around in there. That's good. A little, yeah, barely bit. What the? What the? I did just witness a little. Do they actually? I need to know now. How have I never noticed this before? If I run out of stamina. Okay, why was she just going like just chewing the air? Why? I was gonna think, well, maybe it's a low stamina thing and it's a breathing, but no. No, I don't know why she was just suddenly breathing the air. Oh, hello, random bandit. Hey, this is my money now. Well, I've just impaled your face and impaled your face. There we go. Well, more precisely your shoulder, but still. Wow, they've actually got surprisingly decent booty in this little campsite. No bed. Right. Oh, wait, they do have a bedroll. Let's sleep till morning. Short quills up on the floor. Use a bedroll as a sleep. Well, is it a bedroll or is it a sleeping bag? Because to me, it looks more like it might be a sleeping bag than a bedroll. It's a bag for sleeping in. It's a sleeping bag. Yeah, that's a sleeping bag. Look, you sort of slot yourself in there along that line. I mean, Warrior by Revan. This is
Beggar and Thief. It's part of a series. At least it says don't read it. If you've not read the others, don't read. I need to get round and right. Technically, I think I do technically leave Whiterun hold. Maybe, I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know where Whiterun's hold boundaries are. Because Helgen, I think, is Whiterun hold, but I'm not 100% sure. Everything else in Whiterun hold kind of has the same architectures. So I don't know, because I think it's Falkreath hold. Because I believe the threshold for Whiterun is sort of... Yeah, I think Riverwood is sort of a border town, much like Rorikstead's a border town. And I'm pretty sure this is the border between Eastermarch and Whiterun. So, I'm pretty sure the mountains form a unique barrier, but I'm pretty... Riverwood is a little bit. And Dawnstar, actually, the Luria's farm is technically, even though you'd think it's Whiterun, Dawnstar is really weird, and it's sort of like... It's sort of really weirdly shaped as a hold. It's... The hold maps are really interesting because of how weird they are. Oh no, are these... Oh no, bandits! Ooh, I see a Bosma bandit. You look tasty. Yum yum. No, I said yum yum yum. Yum. Oh, is this... Right, now I... And if you're wondering why when I eat some of my weapons get redrawn, that's just how development works. It's how it updates by drawing your weapons. It's really weird. There we go. That Bosma is now nothing but gut sludge, so... Well, no, I lie. He became gut sludge as soon as he died, and then now he's nothing. He's just a bit of fat on my body. Or more precisely, probably fat on my booty, because god's damn... And the weight distribution on this shore is definitely in that boat. Because I know the steel armor makes it look worse, but still. Well, I can't believe I've got round and round the mountain just to get to the place with Hagravens. But there's also Helgen! The mighty town of Helgen! Yeah, there's going to be some more delicious bandits here, I hope. Right, oh wait, I know what I needed to do. There was a development perk I could have got. Right, perks, that. Oh yeah, low level, so I only get the most basic, boring ones. I don't get anything interesting, but it is what it is. You know, we see... Excuse me, have you bothered the door? Why would you put your door bars on the outside of town? Considering I'm pretty sure these gates were made for... Yes, it makes sense that that's the side you put them on because it's the side they open. However, because of the way... Even... You'd think they would just build the gates, like, and a ramp so the gates opened inwards, which makes... Like, you don't put a door bar on like that, because, you know, it doesn't actually matter which side a door bar's on. The whole point of a door bar is it just prevents the door from opening. Oh look, a delicious orc, of the bandicular variety. What you gonna do? Eat your bandit? Eat your orc? Stab him. Wait for the orc to turn into gut sludge. There he goes. He's now gut sludge. And cut your head off. But miss and just slice your skull. Right, there's bandits around that corner. Damn it. The orc has turned into nothing. Great, now I'm going to work my butt. This armor feels so tight. Right. I saw bandits. I'm going to go for them. But because of the way Helgen is... Yeah, I love how the bandits just inhabit it immediately. Oh! Ooh, multiple delicious. Why have I seen so many orc bandits? Oh, you're just a regular bandito. You, on the other hand, are the... Oh, the clone... Oh, the clone brothers. Ew. Yoink! Bonk. Think you can take me? Well, easily. Yeah, really should have weakened them first. Oh no, you're gonna try and kill me with an axe? Oh no, your brother is dead. He died in my gut. Oh no, you're gonna die the same way as your brother! Or your... well, I'm gonna assume you're a brother. I mean, is that how genetic cloning works? Right, I'm just gonna casually walk around, find your guy in Alduin's tower. Actually, wait a second. Oh, no, it's there.
Wait to count out your coin.
Yep, wait to count out your coin. I can't wait to slice your head off. Hello, bandit. I'm gonna stab you in the face. And then you die. You know, just stabbing him in the face. It's fine. So we go through here, which I'm pretty sure, at least in the tutorial, you can't fail to jump. I'm pretty sure there's actually an invisible ramp that's enabled for the tutorial. Yeah, just a little bit. Neither with juniper berry. But there is a unique booty here. This pub had a unique thing, and it's also got an upper floor, which the actual pub models don't have. You know, it's weird that like all the destroyed pubs have this upper floor, which presumably had a staircase coming up here. And yet, none of the actual vanilla pubs have an upper floor, even though the destroyed one does. Like, they never made the models for it, so I have a... You know, my theory is that sometimes it got lost cut in early development. You know, it's one of those things that just got a bit cut in early development. I get a feeling a lot of that got cut in Sky. With Sky, you can tell that there's a design choice with Skyrim's buildings that changes over time. You've got the farmhouse and pubs, which are in big chunks. They're like cross-sections of the building, almost. But there's very little variety in them. And then you've got the Solitude houses, which have weirdly got... You know, you can't make an interior with a... They've got a tile set like you would find in a dungeon. And they're much more versatile in what you can make with them. But they don't correlate to the outside of the buildings. So I feel like the outsides of the buildings for like the cities were made first. Then the interiors were made later. And the farmhouses being generic were made relatively early so they could get generic places set up. Oh no, I've just realised Rorick, you know, Riverwood doesn't have the Whiterun style buildings. Well, neither does Rorickstead, actually, now I think about it. No, this is just Whiterun that has Whiterun style. Oh no, we are going to fight some hags. After I've sorted my hair out because it's stabbing me in the eyes again. All it takes is one rogue strand of hair to start stabbing you in the eye. Oh no! Aguilas. Sorry, I'm trying to loot these butterflies. You really thought you could kill me, didn't you? Oh no, now I'm being bombarded by something a bit better. Oh, bear trap. Oh no. One witch down. You've run out of magic already. That's embarrassing. How embarrassing. Did a hag raven? That actually poses some sort of threat. The rest, well... Ah yes, apples. Apples are... Oh, stop backpedaling ever so slowly. That's the most annoying thing anyone can do. Well, I have now achieved Nettlebane. I've got my first bit of Hag Raven, which I will consume on the spot. Oh, I have not actually... Yes, I haven't made a giant's toe, so I haven't used some of the... Yum. 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 Well, I just ate a whole crab. That's good. Yeah. I just ate a telephone. It's not good. Yeah. Well, we've got Nettlebane. We can return to Whiterun. We have possibly left the hole. Oh, I got a Dark Brotherhood one from eating that Khajiit. Oh well. Oh, I don't want to destroy the Iron Hand gauntlets because they are unique. I made a belt bag for nothing. I don't want to destroy those because they are a unique item. I think. What Iron Hand though? Yeah, they are a unique one. So I don't want to destroy them because they are technically a unique item. Yeah, not got a unique appearance, so just they are unique. Like, not even Legacy of Dragonborn made an example for those. Ooh, taproot. I'm gonna chew on some bark. Oh, it's like eating wood. That's because it is wood, you fool. Yes, I knew that. Ah, the blood bucket. Salt. Ooh, what's the lockpick just impaled in the bag? Oh well. Oh, I've locked me bag! Oh god, imagine if Skyrim actually had a locked sack. That would be... It would be funny, don't get me wrong. You got a sack that's locked. I mean, it would be like... hang on one of the pre-dead bodies. Like, at least with a pre-dead body, if it was locked, you could argue that it had like a little lockbox on it. But... it is one of those things as like the pre-locked body, you know, the locked body, and it's, you know, takes open corpse to a whole new level. Oh, you're a Dunmer, are you? I said, you're a Dunmer. Oh, you want to? Fine, I'll weaken you first. You're a schnack. Hello, bandit. I'm just gonna get some free crossbows while you watch your Dunmer threat. Your ally just turned into gut sludge and then bit of fat. There we go. And then you get stabbed in the face. And I take your bolts, because your bolts are worth more to me than you are. A rack haunch. Let's cook up some food! Oh, this isn't a cooking rack. This is just a rack. Oh, hello, Destruction Ritual Quest location. Oh no. Wiggle, wiggle. Scroll the Guardian Circle. I want to ask the question, does anyone ever use Guardian Circle? The Skybound Watch has a pants. Well, we will take this. I don't take this very often because I forget it's here. Hello, Bandito. Oh, we're not going to do Stealth Archery. Stealth Archery ain't fun. Stealth Archery busted. Oh, hello, Bandit Outlaw. And you die. With your ale. You got good aim. Oh, I was hoping to give the corpse a launch. Oh. It might not work that way, I don't know. Battle of Red Mountain, the rise and fall of the Tribunal. Have we read this one before? Oh no, it's a transcript towards the words of Lord Vivek, addressed to a distant priest, Malor Domain, who confronted Vivek with the Ashland traditions surrounding the Battle of Red Mountain with prophecies and Evergreen, and to the unnamed magistrates of the Inquisition who joined Vivek in interrogating the distant priest. Who can clearly recount all the events of the distant past, but you have asked me to tell you in my own words the events surrounding the Battle of Red Mountain, the birth of the Tribunal, and the prophecies of an Everard reborn. Here's what I can tell you. When the Chima first abandoned the herds and tents of their nomadic ancestors and built the first great houses, we loved the Daedra and worshipped them as gods. But our brethren, the Dwemer, scorned the Daedra and mocked our foolish rituals, and preferred instead their gods of reason and logic. Yeah, that's definitely something. Reason and logic. They're good. So the Chima and Dwemer were always at a bit of war, until the Nord came and invaded Resdane. Only then did the Chima and Dwemer put away their strife and joined together to cast out the invaders. Once the Nords were driven out, General Nerevar of the Chimera and General Dumak of the Dwemer, He was chosen as a general because he had the most pronounceable name out of any Dwemer, who had become to love and respect one another, resolved to make peace between their peoples. In that time, I was but a junior councillor to Nevervar, and Nevervar's queen, Alexia, and his other favourite councillor, Sophisil, always doubted that such a peace might long survive, given the bitter disputes between Trimer and Dwemer, but by negotiation and compromise, Nevervar and Dumac somehow managed to preserve a fragile peace. But when Dagoth Lord of House Dagoth, of course, trusted as a friend by both Nevervar and Dwemer, brought as proof that High Engineer Kagranak of the Dwemer had discovered the heart of Lorcan, and that he had learned how to tap its powers and was building a new god, a mockery of Kaimer faith and a fearsome weapon, we all urged Nevervar to make war on the dwarves and to destroy this threat to Kaimer beliefs and security. Nevervar was troubled. He went to Dumac and asked if what Dagoth was said was true, but Kagranak took great offence, and asked whom Nevervar thought he was, that he might presume to judge the affairs of the Dwemer. Nevervar was further troubled, and made pilgrimage to Holomaean, the sacred temple to Aethri Ura, and Aethri Ura confirmed that all that Dagoth said was indeed true, and that the creation of a new god of Dwemer should be prevented at all costs. Yeah, because Azura's petty, we all know this. When Nevervar came back and told us what the goddess had said, we felt our judgments confirmed and again counselled him to war, chiding Nevervar for his naive trust in friendship and reminding Nevervar of his duty to protect the faith and security of the Chimera against the impiety and dangerous ambitions of the Dwemer. Then Nevervar went back to Landfell one last time, hoping that negotiations and compromise may, once again, preserve the peace. But this time the friends Nevervar and Dumac quarrelled bitterly, and as a result, the Chimera and Dwemer went to war. The Dwemer were well defended by their fortress at Red Mountain, but Nevervar's cunning drew most of Dumac's armies out into the field and pinned them there, while Nevervar, Dagoth, and a small group of companions could make their way into the Heart Chamber. By secret means. There, Nevervar, the Kaimer king, met Dumac, the Dwarf king, and they both collapsed from grievous wounds and draining magics. Neither of them actually laid a hand on each other, they had just happened to fall at the same time. With Dumac fallen and threatened by Dagoth and others, Kagranak turned his tools upon the heart, and Nevervar said he saw Kagranak and all his Dwemer companions at once disappear from the world, except for Yagun Bagan, who was just off on a jolly somewhere. Dwemer everywhere disappeared without trace, but Kagranak's tools remained, and Dagoth seized them, and he carried them to Nevervar, saying, "That fool Kagranak has destroyed his own people with these things. We should destroy them right away, lest they fall into the wrong hands." But Nevervar was resolved to confer with his queen and his generals, who had foreseen that this war would come, and whose counsel he would not ignore again. "I will ask the tribunal that what we shall do with them, for I have had wisdom in the past that I had not. Stay here, loyal Dagoth, until I return." So Nevervar told Dagoth to protect tools in the Heart Chamber until he returned. Little did he know that Dagoth never actually left, at all. He stayed there legitimately forever. Then Nevervar was carried to us where we waited on the slopes of Red Mountain, and he told us all that had transpired under Red Mountain. What Nevervar had said was that the Dwemer had used special tools to turn their people into immortals, and that the heart of Lorcan held wondrous powers. Only later did we hear from others present that Dagoth had fought the Dwemer destroyed, though made immortal, and no one knows for sure what really happened there. Oh my god, you know this from Vivek because it never stops. After hearing Nevervar, we gave our counsel as requested, proposing we should preserve these tools in trust for the welfare of the Kaimer people. And who knows, perhaps the Dwemer are not gone forever, but merely transported to some distant realm, from which they may someday return to threaten our security once again. Therefore, we need to keep these tools, study them and their principles, so they may be safe from future generations. And though Nevervar voiced his grave misgivings, he was willing to be ruled by our council under one condition, that we all together should swear a solemn oath upon his Aethri Ura that the tools would never be used in the profane manner that the Dwemer had intended. We are all readily agreed and swore solemn oaths at Nevervar's dictation. So then when we went back to Nevervar, went to Red Mountain and met with Dagoth refused to deliver the tools to us, saying they were dangerous and we could not touch them. He was right, for any idiot who tried to equip them without using Graveguard would die horribly. Dagoth seemed to be irrational, insisting that only he could be trusted with the tools, and then we guessed that he had been somehow affected by his handling of the tools. But now I feel sure that he had privately learned the powers of the tools, and had in some confused way decided he must have them for himself. But Nevervar, a guard, resorted to force to secure the tools. Somehow, Dagoth returned, and his retainers escaped. But we retained the tools and delivered them to Sophisil for study and safekeeping. For some years, we kept the oaths we swore to Whiterun with Nerevar, but during that time, in secret, Sophisil must have studied the tools and divined their mysteries. And at last he came to us with a vision of a new world of peace, with justice and honour for nobles, and health and prosperity for the commoners, with a tribunal as immortal patrons and guides. And dedicating ourselves to his vision of a better world, we made pilgrimage to Red Mountain and transformed ourselves with the power of Kagranak's tools. And no sooner than we had completed our rituals and begun to discover our newfound powers, the day that Lord Aethriura appeared and cursed us with our forsworn oaths. By her powers of prophecy, just predicting the future, she assured us that her champion, Nerevar, true to his oath, would return to punish us for our perfidy, and to make sure that profane knowledge might never again be used to mock and defy the will of the gods. But Sophisil said to her, "Your gods are cruel and arbitrary, and distant from the hopes and fears of Myr. Your age is past. We are the new gods, born in the flesh, and wise, and caring of the needs of our people. There is no threats and chiding inconstant spirit. We are bold and fresh, and will not fear you." And then, in that moment, all Chima were changed into Dunmer, and our skins turned ash and our eyes into fire. Of course, we only knew at the time that this had happened to us, but Aethriura said, "This is not my act, but your act. You have chosen your fate, and the fate of your people, and all the Dunmer shall share your fate. I am petty. Do not spite me. From now on to the end of time, you think yourselves gods, but you are blind, and all this darkness." And Aethriura left us alone, in darkness, and we were all afraid. But we put on brave faces and went forth from Red Mountain to build a new world of our dreams. And the new world we shaped was glorious and generous, and the worship of the Dunmer fervent and grateful. The Dunmer were first afraid of their faces. Really? This book goes on so long that our phone call's happening. Bloody hell, that phone call's early. But that doesn't normally happen. What the? Why is that phone call at 5:30? Anyway, the Dunmer were at first afraid of their new faces, but Sophisil spoke to them, saying that it was not a curse, but a blessing, a sign of their changed natures, and a sign of a special favour they might enjoy as Numer. No longer barbarians trembling before ghosts and spirits, but civilized Myr, speaking directly to their immortal friends and patrons, the free faces of the tribunal. And we were all inspired by Sophisil's speech and vision, and took heart, and over time we crafted the customs and institutions of a just and honourable society. Ignore the fact that both Sophisil and Alexia kind of went crazy, and Vivek just descended into rambling nonsense. And the land of Resday knew millennia of peace, equity, and prosperity unknown to other savage races. Yes, because enslaving Argonians is so prosperity and civilized. Oh wait, no it isn't. The Argonians are the civilized ones, not you. But beneath Red Mountain, a dig of earth had survived, and even as the light of our bold new world shined ever more brightly, beneath Red Mountain the darkness gathered. A darkness that was close to kin to the bright light that Sophisil coaxed from the heart of Lorcan with the tools of Kagananak. As the darkness grew, we fought it and crafted walls to confine it, but we never could destroy it. For the source of the darkness was the same source as the source of our own divine inspiration. And in these latter days of Morrowind, reduced to a subjugated province of the Western Empire, as the glory of the temple fades and the dark tide rises from Red Mountain, we are reminded of Aethriura and her promised champion's return. We have waited, blind, and in darkness, mere shadows, drained of heart and vision, in shame of our folly, in fear of our judgment. Yeah, he spelled correctly. What? Okay, that's confusing me. Judgment is spelt correctly with an E in the middle. And yet, for the most part, things are spelled the incorrect English simplified, aka American way. And that's just weird that isn't. And in hope of our deliverance, we do not know if the Outlander claiming to fulfill the prophecies of Nerevarine is our old companion Nerevar Reborn, or a pawn of the Emperor, or a cat's paw of Aethriura, or some simple twist of fate. But we insist you adhere to temple doctrine, and conform to the strictures dividing the hierographer from the apographer. Oh god, that's horrible to say. And that you not speak that which must not be spoken openly. Act as a dutiful priest should, in accordance with your vows of obedience to the canons and archcanons. Is that just a canon that's bent? And all will be forgiven. Defy me, and you will know what it is to stand against the Lord. Yeah, you... How do I went delusional with power there? Ooh, a circlet of omnipotence. That's not a circlet, that's a ring! That feels busted and, like, that's just a collectible. To me, that's just a collectible. It's never something to wear because that kind of feels unbalanced and busted, I think is the right word to describe that. Oh no, an novice chest. No more Vivek books, please. Wiggle, wiggle. Just consistency, yeah, as I'm wearing steel now. So I've got steel booties and gauntlets. I'm not wearing the Imperial steel because they just look weird. Oh goody! Spooders. Alright. The spooders have taken over. These aren't nice, neat web laying ones. Oh no, this is a big spooder. What? Why did it just not attack? Why was it not attacking me? Did it want to die? Maybe it maybe it wanted to die? I don't know. Maybe it wanted to commit suicide. It didn't like being a spooder anymore. Are you a... I smell delicious meat. Of the killer variety. Yum.
You picked a bad.
Tasty. Hello, you bandit fools. Well, the bug's dead. Ooh, steel Nordic gauntlets. He gave me an upgrade. Oh no. Hey, I think you're dead. I can't see my gut believe my belly, so you know what? Yeah, let's just put those steel gauntlets on. Yeah, well, we still have. Why remember we have them? Steel armor, steel Nordic gauntlets. There we go. I don't like the steel Imperial ones because they are just the Imperial model. Was that overkill? Yeah. Do I care? Kind of. I used up all my stamina, so I can't run. Right. Get moss. Get moss, you say? I'm gonna ask the moss. How's it hanging? And I'm gonna say, oh, Jazz Bay. Whoa, what? I don't remember Jazz Bay ever growing anywhere like outside of Windhelm area. I thought it was always in the swamplands. You came pushing the Jazz Bay grapes. Right. Am I right on the level threshold? I must be. Good job you don't just get XP in Skyrim. Right. Well, I'll come out the Skybound Watch Pass the other way. Ooh, booty chest. Ooh, now if this isn't a place to end the stream, I don't know what is. This is a great 8 view. Oh yeah, if this isn't a place to end the stream, I don't know what is. So, it's the end of the stream. The crashy bug has been fixed. It was the eyes. It was the eyes. Why? Yeah. Just why? Why were the eyes a problem? Anyway, we'll look at overall. We'll do a bit of dress up time as we do. Mythic Dawn robes. Are these a hooded kind? No. Right. Did I actually conform the Mythic Dawn robes? No. No, I did not. But the booty is... Is the booty small as well? No, the booty is correct. It's just the back does like no bust. Yeah, I'm okay. So that's another one I need to do is Mythic Dawn robes. This is part of the fun of dress up. I mean, it shows you what conforms and what doesn't. So that's studded armor, basically basic. So then we've got the Hoary Nord rags, which we've shown. Hide armor, which is basically the same as studded armor. Skyrim. Some fur armor of just the kilt variety. Yes, sure. Yep, that's just the kilt. You know, when Shork needs to be Shork. fur armor of the more confirmed full variety, and then just a sort of lesser variety, which we didn't start with. Because fur armor has variety because they realised that bandits will be wearing this stuff, so that's conformed. Mostly. Yeah. Clothes do compress a little bit. Black mode robes are conformed correctly. Age leather armor, again, quite tight on the tits, but it still conforms. It is, yeah, so Mythic Dawn robes are ones I missed. Goody, 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 goody. Now the question is, do the hooded robes also, yeah, they're the same robe, I thought they were. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Thankfully, the iBook has been fixed. No, I still don't know why those eyes were causing an issue that allowed them to be loaded, but only after. And, yes, just for quick measure, I am going to check, very quickly, just going into XEdit. Just going to quickly go into XEdit. Where is the XEdit? I just want to make sure you can actually see the XEdit. There we go. Put XEdit up. Open XEdit. And I'm just going. I know which one will load it. So I'm going. So we want. What was it? What did I actually put it under? I'm sure it was. Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure. Well, she was in that one, but I can't guarantee it. I think I put it in Freya more. I think that's why I put it under as Freya. I think I put them in there. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll put just so it guarantees that it loads. I'm just curious what. I'm pretty sure the dialogue. Oh no, Freya dialogue is just in Freya. Yeah, Sharina. So. Now let's scroll down to her eyes. Because if she's got yellow eyes, that's a problem. So she's... Eyes Argonian. Well... It was... I am pretty sure the issued part was I Khajiit. It was one of the eyes Khajiit, so... I'm sure it was on the Khajiit eyes. Eyes, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of the Khajiit ones, so... Hopefully she should be fine. Hopefully. Keyword hopefully. So, that was just a quick check. And that is the end of the stream. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it on stream. Yeah, let's do it on stream. So let's get OBS up. So body slide, I'm now a bit studio. So I'm just gonna, yeah, because might as well do this on stream because you know, boot up the body slide. Yeah, boot up body slide. Let's boot the X64 one. Now body slide is always a bit of a faff because I've got to go preview. I'm pretty sure. And Mythic Dawn. You'd think Mythic. Nope, no Mythic Dawn. So, the question is, do I actually have model files for Mythic Dawn? Yeah, it's, as usual, properties. For some reason, I don't know why. You know, it's got the specific mint. Maybe try it that way around and maybe that will get it. But so you got obviously no Mythic Dawn, so we close that out, we go into Outfit Studio. Close body slide because we don't need body slide anymore. So we load a reference. Just load the basic reference, and then you load the outfit. So it's the arm, it'll be meshes. Clothing, I believe. Clothes. Ugh, really? Don't tell me I don't have any. Have I never extracted Mythic Dawn robes ever? Right. or it might be under art. You know what? Common sense dictates I actually open X edit and look at what they are. So, common sense dictates that, doesn't it? So we turn Outfit Studio off briefly. We don't need out. And we're just going to look at the course because Mythic Dawn robes are completely vanilla. So we just open up just Skyrim, just look for Mythic Dawn robes, find their armor add-on, find their file path, and go from there because it's a lot easier. Because Skyrim is not consistent. Some things are in clothes, some things aren't. Some things are in armor. So we look in Skyrim ESM, armor, do it in that order, and then look for M, so A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, Mythic Dawn robes. Because I believe the difference is that just has the hood built in, so I only have to change one thing. So Mythic Dawn robes AA is what I'm looking for, so armor add-on, Mythic Dawn robes AA, M, Mythic Dawn robes, AA. So I'm looking for clothes, robe Mythic Dawn, right. Robe Mythic, right. Clothes, robe Mythic Dawn. Yep, there's nothing in there, nothing in the files. Good, right. So we know it's robe Mythic Dawn under clothes, right. And that's the first person. Yeah. So robes Mythic Dawn. There we go. So we go to the other tool. I believe I have it on 4. Do I have Skyrim meshes? Yeah. Now, will it be in meshes 1 or meshes 2? That's the question. Is will it be meshes 1 or meshes 2? So I would imagine meshes 1, but meshes, gloves, robe Mythic Dawn, and I want the female one, Mythic Dawn robe F. Yep. And we extract to. Yeah, we'll just extract there just for convenience. So, meshes, gloves. Go back to Skyrim's install location and I have copied the clothes folder from meshes, so I should go in and go robe Mythic Dawn. So we go into clothes, pasty paste Mythic Dawn. Now we can close that. We can kill that and then close that. Close BAE because BAE is really quick and easy. And I hate that Fallout 4 updated its file format, so you got no longer works. So load outfit number 1, which is robe. I'll go through 500 layers because meshes, clothes, robe Mythic Dawn robe 0, load, conform, 8th project. Oh, I turned this off. Oopsie. I forgot to turn Outfit Studio back on. So we load the outfit in, slider, conform all, save 8th project as Mythic Dawn 1, form, MD robot. Oh, that's 0. We want 0 because this is a 0. So we then any 2 projects, save. Always never copy reference shape into output. Load. Do the same for Mythic Dawn robe number 2. Same fucking robe. Actually, is that the same? No, it is different. It is different. It is different. It does look the same because of how flat these robes are. Then conform all. I'm starting to realise what. And then this is Mythic Dawn robe number 1. Flick that toggle because if you don't flick the toggle, it didn't work. Because it is a bit funny. So there we go. Mythic Dawn robe 1. Save. Done. Now we go. And this is the part where I don't show it because it's a bit of a mess. So we go into Mythic Dawn. Robe Mythic Dawn. which Road Mythic Dawn, copy the 2 original files, because this is how Body Slide works, and you go back into the Caliente Tools folder, go into Body Slide folder, go to Shape Data, find your Mythic Dawn robes things that you just made, which in my case is Mythic Dawn 0, paste your 2 ones in, copy the name of the original NIF file, delete the original NIF file that was in the folder, not the one that you've copied in. Rename the one you copied in, because for some reason Body Slide kind of fucks up if you don't do this. I've noticed, this is a little extra step. You take the renamed ones, like the ones that you copied in from not the ones Body Slide made, the ones that Body Slide didn't make, and you copied those into the file, replacing the Body Slide ones. Then you open up Body Slide. Let's see if this actually works this time. Oh, swing that, preview that, open up. And this is where I wonder if it's actually... Oh yeah, it's actually showing up this time. It's more specific. It is actually showing it properly. So then we go, Road Mythic Dawn Road 1. You can see the conform there. If you notice switches, if you look at 0 slided, you see it makes very little difference. Don't know why PBF fix had to be normal, but pinch press fix was a normal thing. Build that. Boink. Mythic Road 1. Mythic Road 2. Then, just for good measure, you know what? Let's just. There we go. Just confirm it. There we go. Now that's Body Slide stuff done. Now, just for good measure, let's test. Just for good measure. So go in, just do a quick test. Just for quick measure. Just for good measure. And no, I don't know why so many random bits of clothing I don't have meshes for. What's weird is the Horrid Nord rags was a weird one, in that I had the loose file for them. So if you look at Streem, and there we are, we're red eyes now because red eyes, because it's the orangey red eyes is phone. And whoever was calling lost signal, I know what that little bleep of phone is, because that means whoever was calling with lost signal, because they went through a dead zone and had to recall. So now we can open inventory, look at the Mythic Dawn robe, and not gag in horror at it anymore. And that's a hideous hood, but at least get rid of the hideous hood, because the hood really does bother me. I mean, it's not great, don't get me wrong, the robes are still compressive as fuck, but they're at least they're not, like, what happened to my tits? Like, yes, obviously, they're going to compress a little. Look at them, they're compressing a bit. But that's better than it was. I can feel, like, good wearing those now. I don't have to feel like I'm just being a little thick looking at them. Like, wearing, like, the tightest, like a bra that's, like, 3 sizes too small. Don't. It's uncomfortable. But yes, that's now a thing. And yes, just to prove that the iFix definitely works on a repeat try. Why? Just why? Why must the eye fail? Anyway, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation link is in the description as per usual, as the list of all past streams, of which I can actually say it now. Also, I also have a link to the streams from the last series, which is Stream with 3 E's, the series before that, which is Stream with an EA in the middle, and also the original Adventures of Stream with an EA in the middle, which was on regular Skyrim. Yes, this is only going to get more and more ridiculous the more of these series I do. I'm going to have to change the name as the character on the next one. The next stream will be TF2 on Monday, the 27th of July. I'm sorry about missing Spyro. It was a case of I thought I might be back at, like, I put a very conservative estimate on when I would be back. Once I got sort of feel for how long it would be, and it was many hours later than that. So, I'd have had no chance. And then the next Skyrim stream will be Thursday, the 30th of July, not 1st. 1st of July was Wednesday. But I'm going back in time. No, 30th of July will be for And a Thursday will be Skyrim. Spyro will be on Monday the 3rd of August, and then Skyrim again on the 6th of August, which is the Thursday. That's the end. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay classy.